talking.
Hello and welcome back to Dirty 20s D&D. My name is Kieran, and I will be your Dungeon Master for tonight's game of Icarius, the Black Between the Stars. Joining me tonight, we have Sophia, Morgan, Rose, and Gracie. We're reunited, back in a new year, ready to get back into the action. Firstly, as a reminder / re-announcement, the YouTube channel is going to be slowing down and pivoting just a little bit. These guys are mostly pretty new to the game, and so I thought it fair to make content for those who are in the same boat as them. So, as such, we're going to be starting to release a new series of videos focusing and explaining the basics of Dungeons & Dragons, and hopefully helping educate people into being better at playing this game, feeling more comfortable, more confident, and hopefully playing to play and not to win. And after that, it really falls on if these guys have anything they want to announce. Anything new or fun that you think people should know about?
The Lions don't play until 8:20 p.m. So
Okay.
no updates during the stream.
We'll post on Twitter whether they won or not.
Yeah.
I'll post later if the Lions win.
Okay.
The game results.
So that was actually something that I had here, just in case it wasn't mentioned. Just want to see, how do you feel about how they've done? Do you think that they've really managed to spin around and there's a chance? I don't think there is.
Beat Green Bay.
But the thing is, if they beat Green Bay, I still don't think they go to the playoffs, would they?
Well, they can't, remember, because the Seahawks won.
Yeah.
So they can't go to the playoffs, but this is like the only time in my life I've actually given a shit about football. The Lions are ass, but also...
Well, I feel like this is an every year thing where they do really bad, and they make a little bit of a comeback, then they do really bad, and they never actually go anywhere.
Like quite the comeback, though, because in theory, if they win the game tonight, if the Seahawks had lost last week, then they would be going to the playoffs. So they were only like one game away.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I can't find my D6.
Oh
Well,
no!
On that note, let's begin tonight's game of Icarius, the Black Between the Stars.
I'm short of dice, and I think I have 2d10. So
And
I'm
we're
very
back.
confused.
Last time, you all began just after completing your mission for Dr. Hakimura, and in return, you got to choose some new cybernetics. Bellaris went with a new set of eyes that increased her dark vision range and her perception rolls, as well as allowed her to see through walls. Clementine installed a grappling hook in her forearm, granting her increased mobility and the ability to pull her enemies into close range. Gwynriel got a chip installed in her brain that lets her record her senses and replay them later. And Dr. Hadley? She took some money to go and buy a syringe rifle, opting out of the offer for a new cybernetic implant. Once the bill for your mission was sorted, though, you knew it was time to take some downtime. And so you headed for the biggest attraction in the city, the Dreamscape, a VR theme park where anything is possible. Inside, you paid your way for 24 hours, and you set yourself to begin with an escape room. Then, a relaxing stay inside a vacation mansion, and with 12 hours left on the clock, you began the Dungeon of the Lich King, where you were transported to a high fantasy dungeon crawl, filled with traps that Hadley spotted immediately, monsters that you've thus far demolished, and the promise of a thrilling fight against a lich. An odd coincidence given your outstanding objectives. And so that's where we ended, with you part of the way through the dungeon adventure, facing down a gelatinous cube. Let's roll initiative.
Reminds me of the gelatinous cube in Onward.
Oh wow! I love that movie, Sophia.
I know!
I didn't
14.
do Great Boys. I'll be real.
Alright, so I just have to enable tabletop screen cap.
I
Go.
would like to write down the initiatives like I
Yes.
normally do, but what session? Is this session 11?
This is session 11, yes.
Whoa, that's crazy.
So, and I believe someone yelled their initiative out, but I did not write it down.
14.
14 for Clementine.
I don't know what to write with.
Who else?
I got an
An
11.
11.
We're doing great today,
You know
guys.
what? Dice again, Gracie.
Okay. Wait.
Gwenro, what's your 4?
Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
You're a monk. How?
This life is hard, Kieran.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
Wait, I think I
Lars?
did it right. Am I stupid?
I'll be weird. I'm gonna write with a.
Well, all you do is you roll a d20 and you add your dexterity modifier. So.
Oh, bitch! I didn't add my dexterity modifier.
Oh, you do.
Okay, so 4 plus.
4 plus some shit.
Is it +2?
What's today?
Yeah.
I
The
think
That's
8th.
my proficiency.
Oh.
I see. Sorry, we're getting.
It'll be like
Ooh.
armor class, initiative, and speed.
Okay. I got a 12. That's not
Alright.
good. Could be better.
Oh, it's +2. Yeah, so 6.
6. All right.
Well, we're having a great time out here, boys.
That's fine. That's all right. So, the initiative order is going to be Clementine first, and then it's going to be Bellaris, Dr. Hadley, good old gelatinous cube, and then Gwynrel.
I wonder where I am. Okay.
Remind me again. Are we able to use spells and items in here?
Yes, treat it exactly like normal, and when you get out,
Okay.
all of your stuff will be restored to you. So basically, you only have you have the equipment brought in for simplicity's sake.
Thank you so much.
I'm not going to
Wait,
create an
wait,
entire
what?
inside like a virtual store. I'm not going
I
to do that.
know. I just.
Yeah.
Wait, so what do we have?
You have
All of
everything that
it.
you would have in a normal thing, but it's flavored like high fantasy. So your guns could be like flintlocks or like crossbows. Your spells are just spells.
Oh.
It's the beach episode.
Yeah, so with
Wait,
that,
do
I
I
think it's
spell?
time
I
to
forget.
start. I'm going to switch to the
I do. Okay.
music.
I don't want to write with a pencil. I'm gonna go get a pen.
Let's go. So, first, Clementine, you are, 10 feet away from this thing that fills the hallway. What would you like to do?
Do we have to? I'm guessing we have to attack it. but
I
don't
mean, it
know
looks like
what
it's trying to
do.
attack you. There's these pieces of the cube that are kind of shaping themselves out and gripping onto the walls, and it's sliding its way towards you very slowly.
Right, so I don't know what the best way to attack it would be. I'm behind them. I'm the green one, right?
Yes, you
That's
are.
me.
Yes.
It's so cute.
You got a bow and arrow.
Right? And that's what I'm thinking. I don't. Oh, it's gonna be so stupid. It's just gonna go right through it. I guess I'm gonna use the bow and arrow.
Okay.
Jello physics.
Indeed.
Okay.
Threatening
26.
Jello physics.
Does a 26 hit?
Yes, a 26 absolutely hits. Holy shit.
I don't think I need new dice, guys. I'm gonna
I
keep
think
mine.
you're the only one who doesn't need new dice.
I actually do because I lost one, and I think these are all messed up. Anyway, and then D8. I think that's what I'm missing is a D8.
Oh. You got a couple options. Google has a dice roller. If you
Yeah,
can't
I
find it.
opened one. We're gonna 6, 8, 1.
All right, so
Oh, wait. I didn't do my.
it's plus your dex mod.
Yeah.
So
Oh, plus 3 piercing.
4. All right. You knock back this arrow and launch it, and you see that it does damage as normal, but I mean it just sinks about halfway into the gelatinous cube, and then you watch as its form begins to disintegrate, and the arrow half inside the gelatinous cube vaporizes in like a second or two, and the other half falls down onto the ground where it's slowly crawling towards you.
So don't touch it.
Yeah.
Good thing I didn't ram it. I was considering ramming it.
That's probably a bad idea.
Yes. Also, you can't get within 5 feet of it because they're filling up the hallway.
Oh, sick.
I hate to interrupt, but the last 4 dice that I pulled out of that pocket were all D4s. That's a little weird, right?
That was a little weird.
I mean, all I heard was that you have some weapons. You have some caltrops.
They're not very sharp, these ones, though. They're very plasticky.
They still hurt. I mean, a Lego is still plastic. Still fuck you up. Clementine, is there anything else that you wish to do on your turn?
That's not.
Okay. I mean, hey, you did damage as normal, and
Yeah.
you know that non-magical piercing works just fine. Would you like to step back? As a reminder, you can only step back so far into this room because there are still swinging axes at the far end.
Right. If I step back, won't it attack though?
No, you are not. You are not within 5 feet of it, which means that you can safely step back 5 feet, and you will be out of the range of the axe, and still out of the range of the cube if you wanted to move.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to just move like around the corner, or step 5 feet back, or what do you want to do?
Just step. Move me one more over to the left.
This way.
Yeah.
Okay. So after Clementine comes Bellaris. Bellaris, you are within 5 feet of the creature. It basically, Hadley like threw her arm across you all because she immediately spotted that this thing was in the hallway. It was concealed because it's pretty transparent. But
Okay.
once you see it, you see it.
What does that mean? Once I see it, I see it.
It means
It's a
that
giant fucking
it's a
cube.
giant fucking cube. It was
Okay.
slightly difficult to see, but you are within. You were stopped from walking directly into it, which would have happened if Hadley hadn't been
Oh,
there.
I see, and it would have. Okay, yeah, it, like dissolved me or whatever. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. I found my missing guy.
Yay!
It was with the purples. Weirdly. Okay, so I have my magic and I have my weapons, but my weapons are just flavored differently, it sounds like.
Yeah, everything still functions as normal, but it's got to be like the fantasy flavoring because you're in like a classic D&D dungeon, you know?
Like it's like medievally or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So gelatinous cube, I don't really.
It's just a cube.
What?
It's
can you
Jell-O.
do with it?
What works really well against Jell-O, Bellaris?
Maybe freeze it.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you can freeze it. I don't know if I have anything that.
Don't you have like Ray of Frost or something? Is it cantrip?
I'm looking. No, I have Firebolt. I don't have Ray of
Did you
Frost.
melt
But
it?
Not saying I couldn't use Firebolt, but hang on.
Is Jell-O like marshmallow where it will burst into flame?
I don't know. Hmm.
What really is
Just
Jell-O?
find out. Kieran.
What?
I'll do Firebolt. We'll see
Okay.
what happens. How about?
You are within 5 feet, so I will tell you that it is a ranged attack, and it would be a disadvantage. But also, it's a gigantic cube that fills the hallway. You don't think its armor class
Yeah.
is too great.
I'm gonna go with this still.
Okay.
then.
So roll with disadvantage.
What die do I roll? A D20?
Yeah,
again,
d20 plus your spell attack modifier.
Huh.
You roll it
Sorry, it's
twice.
been a few weeks.
Yeah,
It's
it's,
a year
okay.
since we played D&D. Ha.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
that almost killed someone. Who was that?
I
I'm sorry.
rolled a 4, and then I rolled a nat 20.
Okay, so
Whoa.
it's a 4 plus your spell attack modifier. What does that
yeah,
equal?
I know. 9.
9. A 9 hits.
Oh my
Wow.
god, okay.
It's almost like it fills the hallway. So you summon a little bolt of fire in your hand and you launch it into the surface of this thing. It deals damage completely like normal. You scar part of it, a couple chunks of it blast out and hit the walls.
Okay. It takes 1d10 fire damage, so let
It
me...
does.
Which one is the 10 again?
The one that's not the D8 and not the D12 and not
Okay.
the D6 or D4 or D20.
Well, I've got that, yeah. Okay. 5.
5. All right.
That's it.
Okay. After Bellaris comes Dr. Hadley. Momo, you there?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sorry. I put my contacts in because there was a glare on my glasses.
All right.
Hi, I'm back.
Hello.
So I am gonna take a few steps back so I don't get my ass.
Attack of opportunity.
Fucking goddamn.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So it will, as you step back, you watch as this, like, round protrusion, like a tendril, whips out and attempts to slam you into the wall.
Ew.
Does
Fucking,
does a 15 hit?
Oh fuck, I forget. Hold on. Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
That is a significant amount of damage. That,
Cool.
okay.
I'm a cleric.
You are a cleric, and
I'm
that
a
is
cleric.
that is 10 points of acid damage.
Ow! Fuck!
The
Don't
other
let
cheek
it
is
hit
gone
you.
now.
God damn it! I am just bones. There's no face. I'm a skeleton. That's my real arc. Cool.
Damn.
That's my goal for the end of this campaign. I just want to be a skeleton. I don't want to be a person anymore. I just want to be goo or a skeleton.
Amazing. All right.
Those are the options. But anyway, now that shit fucking hurt.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt.
Sick.
Fuck, I forget. Is 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Nice. I gotta get my D6s, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on to your, I don't know, your britches. We'll get there. Hold on. Where'd my dice go? $12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. All right.
Get your shit rocked.
Amazing. So you, again, all of you are launching attacks at this thing. Your guiding bolt, this greenish hued blast hits into the corner of it and takes it out, sending pieces of it flying backwards into the hallway. In retaliation to that, the cube rotates. Oh, actually, first, is there anything else you want to do in your turn? Do you want to move more than 5 feet away? I don't want to.
I don't think I can. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
There's nothing else I can do, I don't think.
The cube rotates 5 feet forwards and flops down on top of Gwynril and Bellaris.
Yeah, I had a feeling about that one. I had a feeling about that one, and you better get the fuck out of there. 'Cause that shit hurts.
First, when that happens, you guys are allowed to make a dexterity saving throw.
You can do it.
That's a D20.
It's a D20 plus somewhere in the top left-ish of your sheet.
Okay.
Sorry that I'm applying.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. All right, that is a success. Gwynril?
Okay, plus what? A saving throw?
A dex saving throw, yes.
Oh, also a dirty 20.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So, the two of you succeed on your saving throws, which means that you can move 5 feet to not be affected by this attack. So you step backwards, back towards the axis. Which, yes, that is why this thing is positioned the way that it is.
Yeah, of course.
Um,
Kieran thinks of everything.
Yes. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit, and Gracie and Morgan, could you please turn your microphones up just a tiny bit?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that any... Hold on. Is that any better?
Yes, that is better.
Okay.
And
Is this any better?
it's still kind of quiet. I have you turned
you might
up
have
all
to
the way
move
on my
your
end.
mic closer, Gracie, because it's further away from you. I'd say as close as you can, at least.
Try it.
Or just yell.
Oh my god, wait. Sorry to interrupt
Right now,
our
yeah.
very important broadcast. I didn't realize Robbie was coming on to the cast too for Fox
Yeah.
Machina.
Oh, sick.
Who's he playing?
Kier Knos? Can I butcher that?
I
So
don't.
confident.
I
love
haven't
it.
I
don't know
haven't
who that
finished
is.
Rock's like the original campaign. He might be
Okay.
one of the dragons.
Yeah, it
That
looks like he
probably
has.
makes sense.
Well, because I'm excited because Amy Carrero's coming, but she's just playing an Ashari girl. But it sounds like Robbie has like a
I
character.
love that man.
Me too. I cried when. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't know how many.
No spoilers.
Watch Critical Role. I'm not about to spoil anything, but
I'm not.
I love Robbie. Anyway, continue with Grace's
Okay.
turn. So sorry.
So yes,
Can you hear me better?
yes. Ooh, there's a little bit of an echo. on
Sophia, you might have to get your headphones.
No.
I'm sorry.
If I just turn you down, is that better?
If you turn us down, it should be fine.
Yeah.
Like I turned my computer down.
I say I don't think I can hear anything anymore.
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
All right.
Like I would normally talk.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
So yes, the gelatinous cube has used its action. Yeah, that's basically all it can do. It can just start pushing you closer and closer to the
It can
axis,
be a
and
cube.
you have to choose. There's not really a rock or a hard place, but you have a choice. Gwynrilla, it is now your turn.
You know what monks do? They punch stuff.
They do
They
punch
have
stuff.
things
Super
But-
not great
that is
right
not
now.
Helpful.
So you think, like, if you
I
hit
have
this fast enough, it can be like one of those things where you stick your hand under, like, a stream of water and you pull it out and it's dry. It might be possible. If you're
Okay.
cool enough, you can do it.
If you're
I am.
sick and badass.
Duh. That's me. So, okay. So I could do that.
Yeah, you can try to wail on this thing.
Is it gonna hurt it? That?
So non-magical piercing worked, so non-magical bludgeoning could work.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Time to punch a cube.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
just gonna punch the cube.
Okay.
I'm mad at it now.
Yeah.
It's
Roll
sad.
It
your.
tried to eat you.
It's sad on me.
It
That
did.
shit
It did.
smacked me up against the wall. Fuck it up.
Yeah. I also
You-
had a question.
yes.
I have a familiar, right? Is there a thing that I have to do to get that to come out, or is that just like
It's one of her feet.
Oh, yes. So
Got a
you.
little.
I don't know the specifics if it says it has to be a ritual casting or a regular casting, but there is a time cost. It's one of the draconic feats, yes? Okay, I will
Yes.
grab Fizzbands and I will have a look at
It
this.
should also be under your stuff in your like character stuff, Gracie.
Yeah.
It will put a description in there.
You can cast the Find Familiar spell as a ritual without using any material components.
As a ritual. So it takes, I believe, 10 minutes, but after 10 minutes you will have the creature out for player's handbook.
Okay, can I just do that? Is that like an action, or like how does that?
Well, no, it's 10 minutes because it says ritual. So ritual
round
adds
of
10
combat.
minutes onto the casting time of any spell, but it means it does not take a. Find Familiar is an hour. So it's an hour and 10 minutes to cast Find Familiar, but once you do, it lasts forever. I mean, the creature can die and you'll have to cast the spell again, but
Can I, like,
it
but I
doesn't
can't-
end after like a day or two.
So I can't put it away after that.
You can. So the spell is really long. The spell is like 6 paragraphs long, but it lets you create, I think, like a pseudo dragon or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can have a little pseudo dragon. It can bamf in and out of existence. You can communicate with it telepathically if it's within 100 feet of you. You can, I believe, take full control of it and use its senses. But you're deaf and blind in your own body at that time. And you can cast spells through your familiar. But you don't cast spells.
That's such a fucking good feat to have.
It
I'm
is.
gonna keep that in mind.
So yes,
Okay,
so
I'm
that's
just
not
curious.
something that you can do in combat because it takes,
A
oh
minute.
god,
More
like
than a minute.
thousands of turns that would be.
Yeah. We'd be chilling and you'd be dead. So.
So when you get back to the real world, that's something that you can just do, and then you literally snap your fingers, and a pseudo dragon will appear and disappear at will.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good to know.
But yeah, I'm just gonna punch this little cube.
very sick, very cool.
Pop. With
Pop,
a lot
pop.
of aggression. There's a noise behind it too, because I'm mad.
Was it just it's just whoopah?
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like we should focus more on getting past these axes than.
Oh no, the axes are
giant-
behind you guys.
No,
I
that's what
have-
I mean.
Yeah.
Is I'm saying because the cube keeps coming at us. Maybe
No, I
instead of
completely.
focusing on attacking it, we just turn our little butts around and. Because I'm worried.
No. Hear me out. We give these corners. Theoretically, if it wanted to get us, if we were like standing in the corner, Kieran, can you point?
Ah.
If we were standing around that corner, it cannot move side to side because only a part of it would be out of the hallway. It would have to move all the way out in order to get to us if we were in the corners, and at that point it's just gonna get sliced up by the axes.
I thought for a second I didn't have any healing spells prepared, and I said, "Uh-oh." But we're good. It's fine. Don't worry. I'm a good
We
We
guy.
also have healing.
I'm good. It's fine. Don't worry.
That makes sense.
But also, I have a gun, and I plan on fixing that situation if they are attached to something. So, I was just gonna shoot it, but I don't know if that'll work. I was thinking about that. I got you covered. I was thinking about the fact that this was gonna become a problem because I'm a frail little being. So I gotta get that shit covered. But yeah, no. I mean, if you guys, continue with combat. We will get it figured out. It's all good.
So
I think we should
Grenville,
be okay.
what did you roll to hit?
Oh fuck. Wait. Oh, okay. I haven't played D&D in a hot second. A D4? Is that what I rolled?
Well, you gotta roll a d20 and add your attack bonus first. I believe that yours is a +4. Oh no, +5. +5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't.
We're going to the store after this. 8.
8. Okay. 8.
We're going to the store.
8 hits.
Ooh, ha, fucker.
So you deal a d4 plus 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
And then what do I do?
You deal a d4 plus 3 of bludgeoning damage. So you gotta roll your damage, and I'll go ahead and take that out. And that was your action. As your bonus action, you can attack again for free, or twice more for 1 key point.
Your chopsticks are so cute, Rose.
So I rolled
I'm
a D4.
obsessed. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm so
They've got a little
sorry.
unicorn on the end.
No, oh.
Kieran
D4 is
wouldn't
the
let me get
triangle.
one like that.
Yeah,
We
okay,
were
so
at
I
the
got 4.
aquarium
So
and
plus
they
3.
had one with.
It's a d4 plus 3, yes.
7.
7. Sick. Alright, max
Woohoo.
damage. And then, yes, you can attack once more as a bonus action for free, or you can attack twice for 1 key point.
I'll do it for free.
Okay, so just once. Roll another d20.
But plus the 5, right?
Yeah, plus 5.
Okay. 6.
Oh, you rolled a natural 1 then. Natural 1s are
Yeah.
automatic misses.
Ah,
Oh.
never mind.
They're critical misses.
Damn.
So your first attack, with this insane speed, you launch your fist through it and pull it back out completely clean. Your second attack, you hit your fist into it, and then your fist starts to sink, like it doesn't blast through like the last time, and you quickly pull your hand out, not dealing any damage.
Oh.
Oh, fucking thank
I
God.
got
I thought she was about to get
cocky.
stuck in there.
No,
I was like,
no.
fuck. Okay.
Was there, you could still choose to buy another attack for a key point, or you could attempt to move, or get on your turn.
There's really nowhere for me to move, is there?
I mean, out into the room,
But
towards the axes.
if you if you wait until its turn, it's gonna flop on you again, and do you want to risk getting stuck in there?
True. Okay, move me to this. Can I like shimmy between them?
Like here?
Into the corner.
Or
yeah,
here?
Yeah, and then where you were in the beginning.
'Kay.
And then how far can I move after that?
I believe you have 35 feet of movement, so you can move another 6 spaces. I'm
Can I
gonna
move
delete
into
these
that
white
other
lines.
Corner? Can I move into that other corner? I'm emotionally
Yes.
recovering.
Now, I will say, actually, forgot. The instant you move here, there's a chance for an attack of opportunity. So I'm going to roll that now. Okay?
Better watch yourself. This shit hurts.
Yes, there is. So, that is a 16 to hit. Does a 16 hit?
How do I know?
What's your armor class?
Your AC.
Yeah, it hits. It's 14.
Alright. That is 11 points of acid damage. But you are out of its range now. So you can keep moving into this corner. And you are safe from the axes. And...
It's you and me, Belle. We got this. Okay.
Yes. Back to the top of initiative with Clementine.
Okay. I have protection from evil and good. Would that work on this?
Well, you know that protection from evil and good protects you against... I'm not gonna...
Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
I would like you to roll an Arcana check to see if you think a gelatinous cube is any one of those.
Oh my... Okay, hold on. Open my other
I would also actually allow you... Well, I don't think this is going to be better. You could also roll a nature check, but I think it's going to be the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be the same.
Okay.
19!
19!
Yo,
A gelatinous
bitch.
cube is not any one of those. You are vaguely familiar with them, and you know that it is an ooze, which is its own creature type.
That's what I want to be.
Hey,
That's who I truly
This is how
am.
I find out that ooze is a creature type in D&D.
Can I... Would ensnaring strike work? Can I roll another check to see if I would know if ensnaring strike would work since I know it's an ooze?
I would say that your check was really good. A surprisingly
Okay.
high roll. I would give this to you. It would
Yes.
work.
Oh, yeah, okay. Guys, we don't have to worry about anything. I'm gonna use my longbow, shoot an arrow along, because that ensnaring strike goes with an attack, right?
Yes.
It's not a separate attack, okay.
Yes. So you bonus action cast ensnaring strike. Action make your
Okay.
attack, and only when you hit is that casting expended.
Okay. So I would want to use my attack bonus, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm loving these rolls today.
That makes one of
Except
us.
I have to do, yeah, sorry. Except I have to do math. 23, sorry. I rolled a 16 plus
Yeah.
7.
23 absolutely hits. Now, you will
Okay.
automatically do your regular damage. Now, ensnaring strike requires a strength saving throw. Correct?
Oh, I don't know. Hold on.
I'm just gonna roll the d20. Okay.
I forgot how I love this character. I was looking at my shit and I said, damn. Wow. We haven't played in a second. So.
We haven't.
Yes, and the target must succeed on the strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vine.
I rolled a 16 for a strength saving throw.
I don't know, so that means that you win.
I most likely win. What is your spell save DC? I don't think it's 16. I don't think it could be 16. You're level 4, so no.
It cannot.
So
It's 12. It's
Yeah.
12.
So you watch as you shoot this arrow. It hits directly into the gelatinous cube, dealing normal damage, which we'll get to in a second. And then it fires out these vines, these magical vines that ensnare the creature, and they stab all these other arrows into the walls, and they hold it for a second, but it just shifts forward and melts through them, still coming after you guys.
Gross.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. So you
This
still roll
shit
your
is
D8
nasty.
damage like normal.
You tried.
Okay.
You tried so hard.
Man, this is the shitty roller now. I got
That's okay. You did good. That was just like,
Yeah, I rolled a natural 14 and it's got a +2.
yeah, that's a lot.
stupid. Okay, I rolled a 6 plus 3.
So 9 damage.
Nine.
All right. So, that is the end of Clementine's turn, unless you want to move. You can move 5 feet to the corner.
Yeah, I'll move to the corner to make room for everybody else.
Okay. Then it is Bellaris' turn, with Hadley on deck.
I'm gonna use chromatic orb.
Oh yeah, someone's yawn hit me. Okay, so Chromatic Orb, you're within 5 feet, disadvantage.
That's okay.
Okay.
It is what it is.
At this point, we've been fighting this thing for enough rounds. Its armor class is 6.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
It's like it takes up the whole room.
it does.
And it's also just a giant fucking jello.
Yeah.
There's really
Okay.
It does one thing. Touch you and melt you. It literally, that's all it does. It's just a big, yes.
it beef.
It beef.
Mhm.
Maybe
So
just,
for
maybe,
I
just a
roll
little.
disadvantage. Okay.
Maybe it's stinky like beef.
Maybe it is stinky. It's stinky like acid,
Mm.
but same, bestie. I get it.
11.
11 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. And what damage type did you do on your Chromatic Orb?
I'm gonna do cold.
Cold, alright.
Hell yeah.
Cold affects it completely like normal.
Oh.
Oh, really? Well, wait. What if I did acid?
Too late. You already
Okay.
declared.
Damn.
Well, an acid probably wouldn't be any better because it deals acid damage. So.
Oh, you're
most
right.
likely.
Okay.
After this, I'll reveal
Oh,
weaknesses,
Also,
vulnerabilities.
I'm gonna
whatever.
cast this at a higher level.
Okay, yeah. Cast the second
1d8.
level for 3 points.
So I think it'll be 4d8 because I'm
Yes.
gonna cast it at
Yep.
the next level up. So I'm just gonna tell you each roll.
Okay.
3, 5, 3, 2.
All right. And with this icy sphere, you launch into this thing, and it freezes like a quarter of it, and it sticks these jagged icicles into the wall that breaks off, and as it does, pieces of this thing fall away, and the creature is bloodied.
Ayo.
I also want to move, I
Okay.
guess.
It will not get an attack of opportunity because it's already used its reaction.
Okay.
So do you want to step 5 feet back into the hallway or
Yeah.
more?
Well, aren't the axes there?
The axes are not here. There. If you step there, you'll have to dodge one axe.
Well, that's what I mean. So
Yeah.
yeah, just keep me there.
Yeah, keep there. All right.
Thanks.
Yep. And
Nice.
Dr. Hadley, it is your turn.
Should I even worry about these axes if it's bloodied? Should I just like fuck its shit?
Who knows? It
Not
could
bad.
flop on top of you
Yeah, because I'm not
in
dexterous,
1 second. Who
so
knows?
that could be really bad though. So I'll take a step back
Okay.
in line with Belle.
Yep.
Does it get? No, it used its reaction.
It used its
so
reaction.
That's fine. Don't worry about that.
Actually,
then
gelatinous cubes have 18 reactions.
They're
They're stronger than Tiamat.
I hate it here.
I'm pissed at this cube. Sorry.
I know.
Getting worked up.
This fucking cute. I think the spells that are cool for me to use are all touch, and I will get my shit rocked, so I'm not gonna do that. But I don't wanna.
How long do you have to touch it?
Just an
I
instant.
have
You
to-
literally just have to tap it.
Yeah, but I don't trust myself. And also, there's other shit I can use. It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine.
Something interesting I actually learned. Unless the spell itself specifies you have to touch the creature, you can cast touch range spells if you are simply close enough to touch them.
Oh, so like if you're within 5 feet of them, you
unless
can
the
cast
spell's
touch range?
wording says you have to touch it. Like,
Oh!
so invisibility, I believe, specifies you have to touch the creature if you're turning them invisible. Other spells might say that you don't have to do that.
Okay.
But that's a very particular wording thing. Usually you like to
Okay.
think of touch range spells as actually touching. Just to be safe.
Yeah, of course. I am... Okay, well, if that's the case, then... Well, I already moved away. Never mind.
Well, you can move
Well,
back
that's
and move
good.
away again.
I'm not gonna do that, though. It's fine. I have other shit I can use. Good to know that for future reference,
Yeah.
because I didn't know that.
We still have to move
Bang
the
my knee on my
Lich
desk.
King too.
Yeah, of course. Then the Lich King. No. Then I'm just gonna use another Guiding Bolt for right now.
Alright.
And I have to roll my
Natural 20.
fucking
Manifest it.
Oh, I thought you said, I thought you were like contested rolling me. I don't know
No.
why for a second. And I was like, please, Kieran. It's
I-
not a natural 20, but it's a 13 plus 7.
Yeah,
So
that'll
that's
do
pretty damn good.
Yeah.
That's a dirty 20. There you go.
Yeah. So 4d6
Sure,
again.
Hmm.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, Bessie. That one's cocked. Hold on. Okay. $12 points of damage.
12 points of damage, alright. You can see that
and-
as you continue carving away at this thing, it's losing chunks of itself, but it's still very slowly sliding towards you.
Can I? This might be like an action or anything, because I might have to make a check. But can I look at the axes and see if there's a mechanism attaching them?
So when you activated them, you broke a tripwire. It does not seem like there's a way to simply turn them off with the pull of a lever.
Okay, so are they like swinging or
Yes,
something?
they are currently
Okay.
swinging. It's probably a little bit difficult to see, which is why I drew earlier. But you can
No,
see
yeah.
that they're on those lines.
Are they attached to the ceiling or like in
Yes,
the wall?
there's a pivot point in the center of the room, and they slightly slide inside the walls and come back out to slide back. You've succeeded in running through them before.
Yeah, I just was making
We
sure
can
I knew
break
what was
it.
going on. I said we could break it if we
You
needed
you
to.
did break the other two.
Yeah.
You broke the
So
two on
it's
the other
just
side.
the one.
No, well, no. So there's 5 axes. There's a set of 2 on this side,
Oh.
and then 3
Okay.
more on this side.
Oh, okay. We should
The
be
first two are
fine.
broken.
The first 2 are broken.
Okay. Well, I also think if it's in that bad a shape, we can fix this before we have to worry about it.
Okay.
But that's all I can do for right now.
All right. The cube moves 5 feet forwards, and then uses its engulf attack. I need dex saves from Bellaris and Dr. Hadley.
Oh my god.
We can do it. It's gonna be great.
The first one went well. Let's hope this one does
That's
too.
cocked. 18.
Okay. Success.
Nice.
I don't want to say mine.
Oh fuck.
What did you get?
Well, what if I don't want to say it?
That's not allowed.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry. You either have to say it or I auto-fail you.
I got an 8.
8.
Oh.
Okay, so that is a failure. You are stuck inside of the cube. We'll get back to that in a minute. Because Dr. Hadley succeeded. She is not in the cube, but in order to escape its attack, you had to back out past a swinging axe. So,
Cool.
alright, I need you to roll a acrobatics check, which is just a dex check if you don't have proficiency.
Let me double check. I don't remember what any of my. I don't. Of course I don't. Okay. Oh. Hey, another 18. A 15.
Yeah, success.
Yeah.
So you...
I'm a nimble motherfucker.
Yeah, so you step past as you watch this thing about to like crush over top of you, and then you really quickly see an axe coming from your right, and you dodge past that
Damn
too,
it.
and you are now in between swinging axes.
Okay. Okay.
Order.
Cool.
Bellaris, back to you. You take Some acid damage. Very delightful. 11
Okay.
points of acid damage.
It hurt.
Wait, shield.
Shield
Yeah,
does
do
not
that.
work against dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
If you had absorb elements, that would work.
I don't.
Okay.
So that's not.
I don't.
It would only half the damage as well. So you cannot breathe. You are restrained, and you take more acid damage at the start of each of the cube's turns.
Bitch, what?
You can try to escape by using your action to break free.
Like
Or
right
you
now,
can
or
be
the rest of
creative and use... So there is a default thing for people with literally no abilities where they can use a strength check to try and break free. You're a wizard and a blood hunter. You can do something else if you want to. You just have to be creative when your turn comes around.
it? Okay.
Until then, that is the end of that.
That.
Okay.
So
Cool.
Gwynril, it is your turn. Bellaris is in a cube.
Cool.
How has this thing hurt?
Yes, it's very hurt.
At all? Oh, okay.
It's at roughly a quarter of its hit points. It's not looking so hot.
Okay. And I can't really help her. Can I help her? Can I?
Yeah, you could try to pull her out. You would have to get somewhere of a vantage point because you're like 10 feet away on the other side.
Ah, you're right.
You can wait until my turn because I'm on the side that she's on.
True. Okay.
She
Sorry,
can
I
stay
tried.
there.
Yeah, so Clementine, you are next. You are after Gwynril.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I want to hurt it again.
Then go punch. Or a weapon or anything.
I do have a gun. I don't know what a gun would do.
You have two guns,
I
if
haven't
I remember
tried it
correct.
yet.
You got dual Berettas or whatever, I
I
think.
do.
But
Yeah,
they're
but
not
they're
Berettas in
illegal.
here. They're something. They look like something else. They still deal the same damage though.
Okay, so it wouldn't be like different.
They would function identical to your Berettas. They would just not look like Berettas.
Just like flintlocks
I mean, in
or
terms
something.
of a. Is Dr. Hadley right there? Can I lean over and be
What?
like, would a bullet
What's up?
go through this thing, or what?
Are you asking my advice?
You have no idea.
I think it's worth a shot. Anyway.
All right, and that's the end of the stream, guys.
Yeah! I successfully won Dungeons
Sure.
and Dragons.
Can I, can I whip out my dual Berettas, my little dual?
What do they instead look like? Do they look like flintlocks?
Yeah.
Eight
Hell
magazine
yeah.
or eight
Cool.
round like flintlocks?
Little
Yeah.
crossbows. Hell yeah.
And then
Self-reloading.
Can I put it like right up to? Can I put both of them like right up to his temple? Right up to his temple.
Let my friend go right now!
What temple?
It's cube.
It's all cube.
Temple, temple.
Yeah. So go on ahead and you can roll your dual attacks. You can use your action, your bonus action, to make 2 attacks against this guy.
I want to hold
Okay.
my flintlock dual Berettas up to the gelatinous cube's metaphorical temple.
Exactly what I'm doing. I'm pissed.
Oh my god, I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, wait. So D20 and then the D.
Yeah, it's plus 4 because it's automatic. It has to use Dex because it's ranged, and also you're at disadvantage because you're within 5 feet, unless you have like the gunner feat or whatever.
So +4.
Yeah, it's a plus 4 with disadvantage, which means you roll the d20 twice and take the lower roll because you're really close to it with these guns.
Okay, first one with the. Do I tell you or do I?
Well, you can say whatever. It's, I'm just, it's armor class at this point. I've revealed it to you. It's very low. You can roll a 2 and hit.
20. A dirty 20 was the first
Yeah.
one. And then a natural 20 was the second.
All right. So was that? Did you roll with disadvantage? So it was. So you said you rolled a dirty 20 to hit because I heard 2 rolls there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a dirty 20 hits, and you can either roll the damage now or you can roll your other disadvantaged attack if you would like. It's up to you which you'd like to do first.
Okay, I'll do damage for this.
Okay.
Well, do I get plus something? I'm sorry.
Yes, it should be plus your dexterity modifier. So it's, I don't know, like a
2.
D8, probably plus 2.
D8? Wait, I'm sorry.
I don't know if it's a D6 or a D8, I don't know.
I think it's a D6
I'm supposed to roll a D6?
Let,
for damage.
yeah, I don't remember what it is. If you don't have it written on your sheet, I can figure it out.
I'm so sorry.
See, I think
No,
on
what
that
are you
app,
supposed
I think
to
you can
roll?
add custom items. I
I
don't know
was
if you've
supposed
done
to roll a D4.
that. Well,
Does
that's
it
your
say roll
unarmed
a D4?
damage.
No, I was just doing that because that's what I did last time.
No, what
And
does
I
it
was
say you need to roll for damage for your dual Berettas?
I have no idea.
That's okay, we can find out.
These are ballistic pistols, yes?
Yeah.
Technically. So they're a D10 piercing.
Oh,
Oh
fuck!
my god.
Use these more often, Gracie!
So it's a
I didn't know that.
D10 plus 2 for every shot you hit with.
Okay.
So, roll your D10.
One very effective. I mean, it's a gun.
It's a fucking gun.
What does the D10 look like? I'm so sorry.
The one with the double digits if you
Like a
can't find
diamond.
this one.
It's like this one.
I like how we're all just
that has-
holding these up.
Like
The
a
double
little
numbers.
saucer?
Yeah. It has
Okay,
double
okay.
numbers on it, Gracie. Like the zeros.
Oh, fuck. Oh, it goes like really high? Or.
Well, it's you. So that's the accompaniment die for a D100. There's one that's got the single number, and there's one that's got the double number.
So for this case, I just read the single number, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
But that's a really
And
easy
then
way
add
to
2
find.
to it.
Plus, and then 9.
So 9 damage. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, you can see that this thing is doing very not okay.
And you still have one other attack,
You
right?
do still have one other attack.
So roll your D20 again, Gracie.
Twice, right? Because disadvantage or.
Yes,
Yeah.
twice because disadvantage, and you'll take the lower one.
Karen, I like your shirt.
Thank you. It
Yeah.
does indeed happen.
Pissed off.
It has been happening.
2.
Did you add your modifier? Even still, I don't think it matters.
Fuck. Oh my god, I forgot again. What has
It's plus 4.
It's plus 4.
6.
Yeah, 6 its armor class.
Yeah.
Yay!
So roll your damage again. A
Yep.
D10 plus 2.
11.
11.
Yo!
All
You're
right.
fucking this shit up, dude.
Yay.
It's with this shot that you blast enough of the creature away. It's basically dead. Bellaris has her head out. She can breathe. She's not freed,
Yay.
but the creature is effectively dead now. And so she's
my
getting
God.
she's getting her way out.
He's
Clementine?
having a baby.
Clementine, finish this off.
Fuck it up.
I kind of want to be extra.
Do it.
Do it.
Okay. Can I do a bait and switch and then an attack, or would the bait and switch be my action?
I will look it up. I will be right back.
Sorry, Karen.
No, you're alright.
No.
Bait switch is Tasha's.
The fact that he just knows that. I would love to have that knowledge.
I could never be a DM. Like,
Alright.
That shit is
You
fucking
need to
hard.
kinda roll.
I'm barely trying, and it's difficult.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
Hold up, Morgan's good at it.
We bow down
It's
to Kieran here.
it's no action. It requires 5 feet of movement, and the other person has to be willing, and that's it. So
hey,
yes.
Laura, are you willing to bait and switch?
I don't really know how this works because she's restrained,
Oh, she's
but
on.
I'm gonna say that you could take her place in the cube because technically all you're doing is switching places.
She's
I'm gonna take her-
Nickelodeon sliming herself.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Clementine jumps into the cube and with this force of going in rips Bellaris out
Okay.
Okay.
There's two things that happen. Who gets the bonus to their armor class, because that is the last feature of bait and switch to calculate, and Clementine will take some acid damage from jumping into a gelatinous cube.
So I'm gonna take the armor bonus.
Okay. So you roll a d6. Your armor class goes up by that until either the start or end of your next turn. It won't really matter.
5.
5. Okay, so you gain 5 to your AC. And
Okay.
you automatically take acid damage. You take 12 points of acid damage from jumping into a gelatinous cube. And now you're inside of a gelatinous cube.
Cool.
Okay, so now I can still get my action though, right?
You can.
Yeah.
And tell you what, I'll give you advantage on melee attacks. Because I don't
I'm
care.
gonna take my 2 long swords and rip this shit up from the inside.
So, like a whirlwind, you start ripping through it. I don't need you to roll. I want you simply to describe. I want you to tell me all about the tornado you become.
My anger is like so red hot that my blades are gonna feel it. They start burning up because I'm swinging them so fast. And I'm literally like, I'm a archer. I don't really do melee fighting, so you can tell that I'm just like so bad at this. Just wild flailing all around. I'm shaking my head, using my horns to rip it up. Just a complete menace.
And when that is over, all that is left is the spatterings of acidic jelly on the walls. And the gelatinous cube has been defeated.
If anybody has some Cool Whip, we can make it Jello salad. Some fruit cocktail.
If anybody has some vodka,
Real
we
good.
can make a Jello shot.
Jello shot!
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
It's still acid.
And
by the
my
way,
face has a hole in it.
so as you do this, you'll find a couple bits of metal that survived. Keenly, if anyone wanted it, there's a shield.
Yes.
Want to take a shield? All right. There's a shield. There's some sword blades that no longer have their handles. That's basically it. Not a whole lot.
Icarius shield. Can I?
You can use a shield. Yes, Clementine.
Is
Okay.
anybody like, ow,
Am I?
like real hurt?
I think Belle is.
I am also
Yeah,
not
hit
feeling
twice.
super hot. Okay, I'm just trying to figure
Yeah,
out what I
I'm at
want.
16 hit points out of 27, so like I'm not great, but
Okay, babes, I got you. Hold on.
By the way, Hadley, you are currently behind an axe thing.
Oh fuck!
That's not
God
gonna.
damn it!
That's like. That it's kind of an issue, but also like you've gone through it enough times.
I'm just having a conversation.
Yeah.
Like swinging in front of me. Great. I'm just gonna. Do I need to make like an acrobatic?
Yeah, it's gonna be an acrobatics check to get back through.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's 15 plus
Yes.
3.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're back through easily.
Ow! I just hit my elbow. That hurt so bad.
Oh no, the
Okay.
axe got you.
Ow! Real damage. No. How do you want to do this? Fuck. Okay. Anyway, but I'm gonna give you a little cure wounds, Belle.
yay.
I'm gonna give you a nice firm pat on the shoulder. You get one. Do you want me to roll it, or do you want to roll your? It's a D8 plus 5. Take that as you may.
Wait, how much was it?
D8 plus 5. I let y'all roll your own.
Oh, I
heal.
have to roll
I
it,
don't want to
okay.
be responsible.
Oh, okay, so 5. I got 8 points back. Not
Nice.
bad, not bad.
And can I use my healer's kit to try and put some fucking Neosporin on these acid burns of mine?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, because I don't want to use any more spells, and my only cantrip I have is Spare the Dying. So, because
So,
I am a prepared
I
cleric.
believe a healer's kit is like a D6 plus 4. It's like a flat number or something.
Okay, that's fine. I will look it up. I have it in my inventory. Hold on.
Why did you?
Sorry. I'm feeling kind of manic today, guys. I'm sorry.
I know. I woke
I
up.
apologize. I apologize. Oh god.
Rose.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It's a d6 plus 4.
Yeah, what's up?
Never mind. This can wait. I'm an idiot. Continue.
It's like 8 points. That's fine. That's fine. I'm fine. Okay. Onward.
Indeed.
Wait. So do other people still have acid on them? Like.
Well, no, the
Ellen
acid's
and
not
I-
like a lingering thing. It's just
Okay.
like
My
a.
arm kind of hurts, but like,
Oh,
it's
do
not
you-
bad. I guess
How
I'm at
much?
20 out of 31, which is
Oh,
like,
okay.
I guess, but
Right? That's not great. I'll come over and give you some loving too. Hold on.
okay.
I'll give
I
you,
blush a little.
as you should. This woman with a hole in her face is coming up to you, with covered in goo, and some bandages. I'm gonna just use my healer's kit, so you're gonna get a d6 plus 4. But I'll roll that. Oh fuck! You get max. I rolled a 6, so add 4. There you go, Bestie.
So I.
10.
I'm wrapping some bandages around you real tenderly. It's appealing to your mommy.
You're marking the uses off on that healer's kit, right? Because the healer's kit has like 10 uses or whatever.
Yeah, I haven't used it once.
Okay. And when you get out of
Her
when you get out of
hairstyle.
here, the healer's kit's gonna have its full uses back.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah,
I
'cause
haven't-
this is-
then I'm gonna
it's
use the
VR,
fuck
it's
out
not
of this
real.
healer's kit.
Yeah. Healer's
Great,
kit's
kind
very useful. Doctors in a fantasy game, very useful.
Hey.
Okay.
That's...
So you come now, past the cube. You continue to a. I don't know why I said it like that. All right, past the cube, you continue to a square chamber with a circular depression on the far wall that you can see has a 3-ring design to it. On a central pedestal, you can find 3 rings as well. And that's where I've. That would be basically have impossible.
Total.
There's 3 rings on the wall, 3 rings on the pedestal.
Okay. Puzzles are our greatest weakness.
Well, we actually killed that escape room, so.
That's true. That's true.
You did. You destroyed the escape room.
I remember the last time we had pedestals, though, it took us like a half an hour to figure out a very simple puzzle. But that was a
We
completely
push it.
different group of people. So also.
So we're
Oh, that took
alright.
longer than half an hour. That
yeah, that
pedestal
was a
shit?
bit of time. Yeah. All right. So there's 3 rings on the walls.
Yeah, 3 rings.
Can
Well,
I-
there's it's concentric rings on the far wall and concentric rings on the pedestal in the middle, which means that they're
Oh,
around
okay.
each other.
Okay. Are there before we go into the room?
Yeah.
Generally checking for traps.
Yeah.
Is there anything funky?
Roll investigation or perception.
Okay. 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 Sorry, I'm trying to find all my stuff because I forget.
Bellaris,
everything.
you have cybernetic eyes that give you advantage on visual perception checks. Would you like to roll your advantage and Hadley can roll her singular?
Yeah.
I think I also
Good.
Can I
have
also
a very
do that
good
thing?
perception.
What thing?
Sorry, I don't know if this is like.
What thing?
Do I still have that thing where I can like remember things and like store them in my little brain?
Hold on.
Yes, you would have to specify that you've enabled the recorder or shut it off or saved something. If you want to, you can start recording.
Can
There
I
we
start
go.
recording just in case we need to
Yeah, sure.
go back and record?
What do I roll?
Roll perception with
What?
advantage.
I got.
Me?
No, Bellaris.
What happens if you roll the same number twice?
Nothing. It's just you rolled the same number twice.
Oh, okay.
I got a 17 for perception,
All right.
and I'm trying to fix my camera.
Mm-hmm.
Bad.
It never works.
Bad, you
Not
say?
good.
Okay.
7.
Don't worry, I
Okay.
got it.
Well, that's fine, because neither of you think that you see any traps. You think you're fine.
Cool. Okay, let's go in.
All right. You step in and you all die. Rocks fall. Everybody dies.
Shit sucks.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay.
It's just a room with a puzzle.
Nice. So you said they're concentric.
Yeah.
So the ones on the
Pull
pedestal
all
are
of the
they...
rings.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Rip them up.
They don't go up.
Oh, are they attached to the pedestal?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And they're just like, are they in a shape or like?
They're one around the other in the center of the pedestal, and there's one around the other in the far wall. You know,
Are they in the same position? Like in the same pattern?
It doesn't really look like they have any writing on them of any sort.
Oh, okay.
Have you? So you tried to pull the outer ring up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it didn't do anything?
Didn't do anything.
Okay. I guess, can I go investigate the ones on the wall?
Yeah.
What's my investigation? It's okay. That's a 16.
16. It looks just like regular stone.
What?
Kieran said there's a puzzle here.
We
I will
solved the other
find
ones
the
too
puzzle.
easily.
But the rings are on the wall, correct?
Yeah. Like in the
Okay.
wall. Kind of.
Oh, and I can't get them out? There's like no way to get them out?
No, it doesn't look like they pull out.
Now.
What, we're just supposed to play with them?
Did someone just meow or was that the cat?
It was me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. I'm cool with that. I just was like, am I going nuts or?
She's kidding.
It was not me.
Oh, you are kidding? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
You think Rogan's sitting over here like,
the beds are outside your door now.
Morgan said now, and you said it was a twang, and it kind of sounded like you said meow.
True.
Okay, maybe that's what it was.
These things move on the wall?
On the wall, it looks like they're just stone.
God
Oh
damn
my
it.
god.
God damn it!
Did we take the ones in the pile? And
They won't move. I tried to
the ones
lift
on the
it.
ground? On the pedestal?
On the pedestal, they didn't lift up.
Can we are they able to shift them around?
There
can't
you
pick
go.
It up.
As you touch the
Okay,
top of
thanks.
one of them, you can see that it very easily slides around in a circular motion. However, as
Oh
you
God.
do so, a message written in glowing red text begins to shimmer and appear all along the wall above the far side. Across the chamber wall, it reads, "To continue is to sign yourselves over to death. Turn back now or suffer it at the hands of Agamemnos, the Lich King."
Never.
I'm gonna turn back.
Agamemnos.
Oh, we're turning back.
Yeah.
No.
Hey.
No.
Come on, Sunshine.
Alright, just
Don't
start
do
playing
what?
keep playing with those rings.
All right.
Yeah.
Back and
So
forth.
as you rotate this ring, you notice when you look up at the far wall that there is a wavy red line that now matches between the pedestal ring, the outermost one that you are currently touching, and the outermost one on the wall that is also now rotating.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. So it rotates in a clockwise motion, or is
It rotates either way. You're
Okay.
you're very easily, freely rotating this thing.
Okay, if I move it to a certain position, the wavy line, does it get straight, or does anything change
Nope,
about
it
it?
stays wavy. Glowing red and wavy.
Wet and wavy. That's me. I feel it.
Webbits.
So does somebody want to try and move the ones on the wall while I'm moving these ones? Are those ones able to be moved?
No, as you say that, Clementine,
embedded
Gwendolyn, or
in the
Bellaris
wall.
goes over the wall. They don't
Yeah.
move to touch. It seems like the pedestal controls the wall.
Okay. So
There's 3 rings on both.
yeah, so can I move the other ones as well?
Yeah.
And just
As
see
you
what that
touch each of the other 2 rings, a wavy line appears on the middle one, and a line terminating in what looks like a depiction of a snake's head appears on the centermost one. And
Oh,
as you
just-
do, they appear also on the wall, in these jagged, weird positions.
Okay, so we just kind of... Is it we need to form it in the shape of a snake, I'm assuming? Or something along those lines. Just put those pieces together.
Are you gonna
so
try
they
to do
look like
that?
They would... Yeah.
Yeah.
that-
As you do that, all of the lines connect, and form this red serpentine form. It trails itself along the door towards the center, where it curls up and the lines glow dimmer and dimmer, and slowly the door begins to roll backwards and then sideways into the wall, revealing a dark chamber beyond.
Hell yeah. Oh, before we move on, I guess we should heed some sort of threat of this VR
No.
Lich king. Well, can I at least... Do I know anything about the name
Agamemnos,
Yeah.
roll a history check or a religion check.
One of those is going to probably be better than the other one. What is my history? I don't remember. Oh god. Oh. They're the same. Okay. A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. In the distant, distant past of 20 years ago, you watched a cartoon when you were a child of Agamemnos
Hell yeah.
as a villain fighting a high fantasy group on Saturday morning cartoons.
Anya doesn't say anything, but she's so excited. She's so stoked. She's like, guys, this is a really big threat. Like, actually, we need to pay attention and, like, be on our shit, because he could... It's a real threat. Just keep walking.
And now is when I reveal that this was all one big brand deal between the
That's
Dreamscape
okay.
and that company.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
I can see the smoke machine in the wall.
Exactly.
The VR smoke machine.
The VR smoke machine. All right, what is the
Yeah.
order? Dr. Hadley, are you in front? Are you in back?
I feel like that's a bad idea. Who's strong?
I'm strong. I have
Okay.
a decent amount of health.
I'll go second, because I see shit.
I'll go third, so that way Polaris can, get a break, because she just,
Got her
breathe
shit rocked.
over-
Yeah.
Okay.
go for a
Hey,
while.
wait, quick question, Kieran. I have a shield. Does that add anything to my armor class?
Yes, a shield. It means that you can't use your bow and arrow or two swords. You just gotta use the one. But it adds 2 to your AC.
That's nice, though.
Can I
Well,
put
and-
the shield away and then pull out my bow
Yeah.
and arrow?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go in with my shield though.
Okay.
And I still have the +5 from the bait and switch.
Mm.
Since I didn't have another
I'm
turn
going
after
to really quickly pause the screen cap, and if I'm not pausing your guys because that would require some effort, and I'm gonna move some stuff, and then I'm gonna change this, go back to
that.
this
Oh my god.
right here, like that, and then I'm gonna turn the screen cap back on,
Yeah,
and then I'm
he's a
gonna
streamer.
delete this,
a
and
gamer.
there we go.
Yeah.
As
Okay.
Yay!
Whoa! That's so cool!
Whoa!
yeah, I had to remake this whole damn map.
Oh yeah, because it wasn't working the last time.
It wasn't there. It was gone.
Hey, dude.
As you head through this dark stone corridor, you can see as it begins to get more and more natural. You can begin to hear the faint sounds of dust and stones hitting the floor, the crinkling of old leather, and feel a breeze rush past you into the stale-aired chamber. You can feel a chill radiating from the room, and smell the old air tainted by decay rolling back out into the hallway.
Ew.
Smells like my apartment.
Whoa!
As you step into the next chamber, braziers magically burst into flame and light up the large, cavernous-looking room. They all the way around the perimeter. They all orbit a throne at the center, where sitting on the chair you can see a skeletal figure, unmoving. It is dressed in red robes with an old staff and crystal orb laying across its lap.
Is that Agamemnon?
Most likely. I'm gonna place some money on it.
Alright. So do you guys continue filing down into the room?
Oh, wait,
hold on.
wait,
Before
wait,
we
wait.
go. Hold
Detect
on.
trap.
Well, hold on.
Ye-
I have two things. I'm gonna just give. I'm gonna give Clementine a good pat on the shoulder and be like, please don't die, and give her guidance.
Okay.
Real fast.
Yeah.
Which means you can roll a d4 and add that number to an ability check of your choice. I think it lasts for
Minute.
a minute. So if things happen bad soon, you'll be okay. If not, it's a
So, like,
cantrip, so it's fine.
It's an ability
Okay, so-
check, like an investigation, perception, athletics, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're in front, so
Yeah.
we're gonna do that first.
Okay.
And then I could cast find traps, but I could also just look, which I think would
Yeah.
be more productive.
So
So I'm gonna just
I
peer
will
around for
I will
shoulders.
reveal to you because they are visible on the map. There are red arcane glyphs all around this room.
Sick.
You don't know what they do. You could roll an Arcana check.
Sure, I'll do that. I think I'm like decent at
Can I
Arcana.
help you?
Sure. Do you want to roll with advantage, or do you want me to?
I only have a +3, so like,
Okay, I'll roll with advantage, if that's okay, Kieran.
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yours is better.
I'm glad I rolled with advantage. Because one of them was a 1. The other one is, it's going to be a 17.
All right. So, with a 17, I will say that you have to at least go there, which means you have to push Clementine out onto the stairs.
18, sorry, I
18.
counted wrong.
Okay, that's fine. You see a couple of these close little circular ones with the few little marks. Those you think are like miniature glyphs of warding. If you step on them, you won't get like a full-on fireball like you would with a regular glyph. It'll still suck though.
Okay.
And then you can see that there's another series of them in the
There's
room.
other ones up
You
there.
think that the triangle one is maybe a summoning circle of some kind. You're unsure what the other two do.
Okay. Are they, like, etched into the floor? Or are they drawn?
They're not drawn with like chalk. It looks like they're magically carved into the floor.
Okay.
So if you could disrupt the magic, it would be they're not like drawn, like carved with like a shovel into the floor.
Yeah. No, of course.
Yeah.
But I can disrupt some things. That's
Yeah.
fine. Okay, so don't step on those fucking glyphs. Okay?
Yeah. See, they're
also
not
if-
exactly hiding that they're there.
Yeah, but also if you can, destroy them.
Mhm.
Duh. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I think
Yeah.
there aren't any other traps.
Yeah. Say
right?
as you look around, you don't think that there's anything else. You don't think that this is like hiding anything. You look up and you can
Okay.
see that there's like whatever the stalactite or stalagmite or
I
whatever.
think it's still
Big pointy things from the ceiling that could be useful.
to know.
Could also land on your head and kill you.
True.
Either
We'll
or.
Keep an eye out for those too. All right, I think we're pretty good. Let's get this fucker.
Okay.
What's
You.
that little green pool in the back?
It just looks like some stale water,
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was anything.
stale cave water. As
It's a melted
Bellaris.
gelatinous cube.
I know.
Oh no!
The
It's
goo.
reforming.
No.
As the last of you steps foot into this chamber, a massive boulder slams down into the pathway back into the tunnel because it has
Of
to.
course.
Of course.
It has to.
It's like
Two
the-
red lights illuminate from the skeleton's eyes, and it starts to float into the air. The orb and staff clatter to the ground, and its mouth begins to open. But as it does, its neck detaches, and the entire body, except for the head, clatters to the ground as well. Then,
No.
now floating, is an animated skull, and it says, "Too long since I've had a good meal. I guess it'll do." And a demi-lich appears. Let's roll our final initiative
You,
for
this is
the Dungeon of the Lich game.
Yeah! Initiative. This is gonna be so fun. Ooh. What's my initiative?
16.
18, you say, Clementine?
16.
16, okay.
I got a 17.
Alright. Gwynril and Bellaris? Natural 20, you say?
Dirty.
Oh, dirty 20, okay.
Oh my god.
This is just initiative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 13.
13, alright. Bellaris, what's your dexterity score? Oh, well, no, it doesn't matter. So the order then is going to be Gwynril.
Hang on.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Okay, go ahead.
Gwynril, Dr. Hadley, Clementine, the Lich King, and then you, Valaris.
Oh, good. Hey, before we start a big fight, do we want to do our break? Because it's 3:50.
Sure, yeah. We can go ahead and take our break.
Ooh.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. So with our break being there, I guess we'll see you guys all in about 15 minutes.
Spooky.
Mm-hmm. All right. Bye. And welcome back. So when we left off, we had rolled initiative, and it was time to begin the fight with Agamemnos, the Lich King. So,
Yeah.
first up in the order is Gwynril. You see a skull floating above a throne. You see a lot of traps throughout the room that have been pointed out before you fully walked in. What would you like to do? You have 35 feet of movement. You can dash as a bonus action if you spend a key point. And you have guns. I believe in you.
I
Hell
want to
yeah.
bring out the guns. I'm really liking them.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm at a good distance. I want to piss him off a little while he can't, like, bite me. Because I'm not that close.
So,
but I'm behind two people. How do I... Yeah, okay.
I'm going to look at the range of the gun, because I still have it pulled up. All right. The range is 60/240. So anything within 60 is normal range, which means it's not at disadvantage. And anything up to 240 you can hit with disadvantage. So let's count. We are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. All right. If you get to the bottom of the stairs, you're in normal range. So that's like 4 spaces. So you're fine.
Can I shimmy?
Yeah.
Can
Well, I mean,
shimmy
you
around?
so you can walk through friendlies. You just can't stop there.
Oh.
So you're completely fine to do that, and now you're in normal range to pull out your double guns, and pew pew.
That's what I'm doing.
All right.
Yep, that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to go. Boop, boop.
Mm-hmm.
Right in the head. Oh, I have to roll. for
Yep.
that.
You do indeed have to
Oh,
roll.
okay, works.
I'm very sorry. A game about rolling dice includes some a little bit of dice, a little bit of math. I just had the fucking weirdest thought pump into my head. Do you remember? No, you don't. When High Rollers released their first dice set, for some reason, this just blasted into my brain. One of the members literally put like 4 of those dice sets into his mouth, and for some reason that just I can't get it out of my head now.
There's a constant battle between me and the urge to put every single dice that I own in my mouth.
Yes.
And it is really, really bad, because I do just think it would feel so good.
They're mouth
You know?
sized. They're
Are
like
Look at
popcorn.
these ones, Kieran. Look at these ones.
Oh
They're
my
like
goodness.
clear, and they look like ice. I want to put it in my mouth so bad. Oh my god. It looks like it should be. This is an ice cube.
It
With,
is.
like, food coloring in
Yes.
it. I want.
Gwynril, what did you roll to attack?
Okay, wait. I'm confused again. Morgan just explained it to me, and I'm so
I
sorry.
sat down there and did it.
You just add 4.
Roll your d20
Add really
Okay,
and
roll-
add 4.
D20 add 4. The I'm very sorry. I've planned the combat video. It's not coming out till like March. I'm very
Oh
sorry.
no!
Because
I'm working with her. We got it.
Why do I add 4?
because it is your dexterity modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Gracie,
So
your
your dex
cat is so
bonus-
funny.
Your dex bonus is 2, and your
Okay.
proficiency is 2, so it's 4 altogether. That's why you
Okay.
add 4.
17.
17. I haven't even looked at the stat block yet. A 17
You're
does
doing-
hit.
Great, Gracie. You're learning. Ram!
No Cheez-Its for you.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am.
But why not for Kibby?
But you can give it to the cat.
Kibby does not
17.
understand that Cheez-Its are not
And
for
then,
her.
do I roll a d10?
Yes, it is a D10 plus 2 points of damage.
Look at me go. Look at me
You're
go.
doing great. You're learning.
plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Remy. Shit. 6.
6. All right. So you see with this first shot, you can see that and this is flavor. It's not specifically something you can attack, but you can see that Agamemnos, being a demi-lich, has almost like this magical shimmering field protecting what would probably be a very delicate skull. So as you shoot this thing, it almost looks like it's about to impact, but then it like ricochets off and shoots into the wall in the back.
Ugh.
That doesn't bode well.
Yeah, like
Okay.
purely flavor. You cannot destroy the shield to get to his hit points underneath. It is his hit points, but if you shoot a skull, it doesn't exist anymore. So,
Fair.
magic. Gwynril, would you like to take a second attack?
Well, I can't use my guns. and
Yes,
I
you
don't
can.
have enough movement.
Unless you ran out of bullets,
Yeah.
you can still use your gun because 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, but it didn't do very well.
6 points of damage. I mean, that's not nothing.
Okay, I'll shoot him again. Can I do?
If you
I wanna
don't
do a little,
want
like-
to, you don't have
No,
to.
no. I want to hit him.
Okay.
I wanna hit him, I do.
I
Then-
want to do it.
I do
Then
want
go
to.
on ahead
It's so
and
bad.
roll your bullet on the ground towards him. There's the sound of the bullet.
Okay.
Coming out of the chamber.
Yep.
19.
19 hits.
Hell yeah.
And then,
Yep, D10 plus 2.
oh my god, Remy, please.
Oh my god, I can hear your cat
11.
purring.
11.
We
There
got
you
you,
go. Alright, so you watch as these 2 shots, you just whip these guns out and just fire, bang, bang, and they hit into this red shimmering field and blast off. But you can see it's angering him that you're doing a decent amount of damage to this field around him. Is there anything? Would you like to continue moving? I believe you have at least 3 or 4 more spaces to move.
Yeah, can I, like, kind of duck over to the right, like in that little corner over here?
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get out of the way because I feel like he's mad at me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright. So,
Wonder why.
next,
Yeah.
Dr. Hadley with Clementine on deck.
Alrighty. Can I get upper and closer?
Yes.
Can I get around Clementine? Yeah.
I think it's funny that I said I would lead and then both of you rolled higher initiatives than me.
You know what? And shit's happening. If you die in the game, you don't die in real life.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I'm
This is
cool
fun.
with that. But so okay.
I can't remember. Is this real or are we still in the VR
We're
thing?
in VR.
Okay.
No,
cool.
wait, no. We have an opportunity here for something great. Does Bellaris remember she's only playing a game?
No. Is she like really scared? She's like, guys, please.
Has Bellaris forgotten that she's playing a game?
Yes.
I will allow
Yeah.
Sophia to make this up. Yes,
No,
Bellaris?
I'll say that Bellaris has kind of forgotten.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Now, Bellaris believes this is real. Play into
Okay.
that. Dr. Hadley, what
Okay.
would you like to do?
If that's the case, if I realize that, I'm gonna go, Belle, if I don't make it out of here, you have to go back to Midroth, and you have to tell my parents that I love them, and I'll run away. Very dramatic.
Yes. Now,
And,
Well, I'm not gonna freak out because I'm a bad person. So I'll just say I'm not gonna that.
that's fair. I tried to appeal. I'm gonna just, okay. We are gonna shoot it with my flintlock
okay.
real fast.
Okay.
Just like normal. What the fuck? Do I add? I'm sorry, Karen. What do I add to this?
To your gun, you're
Yeah.
proficient, so it's dex and proficiency.
Okay. So 3. Oh. It's 19, so I think we're
Yes,
chill.
19 hits.
And it is 3d6 plus 4.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are in. Yeah.
So that's 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Haha, thanks guys. And then I'm gonna bring out my spiritual weapon, cause
Okay.
fuck it. I want to cause some problems. So my giant neon green glowing sloshing hammer shows up. And
Within
that is the trademark
what is it?
name.
30 feet of you?
Give me 1 second. Sorry, I have to pull it up. I haven't done this in a second. I create within as a bonus action. It doesn't say within.
Well, what's the range of the spell?
Oh, the range is 60 feet.
Ah, so you could actually drop it right next to the guy.
Yeah, and can I have it automatically take an attack?
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool. And I don't add it. Oh, I do. I add 7.
Yes, you add
Because
your
I'm
spell attack
fucking
bonus.
Buff. It's 14 plus 7.
Yeah. Fuck
Because
yeah.
I'm so strong. Mentally strong. My belief in Talona, my dear loving goddess, is strong. And then it's a d8 plus 5. Oh. Well, that would be 6
Nice.
points of damage.
Hey,
But
you
it's
know what?
okay.
That's a bonus action. That's pretty
Thanks,
good.
Bestie. I'm strong.
That was
And then can I
19
move
points of
over
damage
Into that,
for a
can I
turn.
move over into that little corner as well to try not near
On the other side?
not-
Left side?
yeah, like up in that right there.
That's as far as you can go. Yes.
Oh, okay. And then I'm done.
Okay. It is now Clementine's turn. But before Clementine takes her turn, we're going to do a legendary action.
No.
Be thankful that you moved, because you are no longer in the range. Clementine and Gwynril, you watch as a cloud of dust begins swirling underneath the Demi-Lich, and he launches a plume of dust and ash your way. I need
No.
Clementine and Gwynril to give me Constitution saving throws against being blinded.
Oh fuck!
Ooh.
Fuck.
Well, he's
Close your
me.
eyes.
God.
Okay, what is that?
Y'all ever heard the Dust Bowl?
Yeah.
Does that exist in...
Is
Now,
that
maybe.
still a thing?
I don't know.
No.
Is there a South in Mid-Roth? Is there a reason that I have a Southern accent? I don't think so.
You decide
It's all
that. I
the
don't...
Flavoring. I don't know.
You could be on the South Pole and it could be sunny. What's the
In
difference?
California, someone thought Kieran had an accent.
Yes.
They knew we were from. It was
That's
like a
because
Uber
y'all-
driver.
You guys do have accents. As someone
What
who's
do
not
we
from Michigan,
sound
who
like,
lived there
though?
in 4 years, you have an accent.
Oh.
Just like you know,
believe
I
that
have
we
an accent.
one.
Like-
I believe we have one, but what does it sound
It's
like?
very nasally. And
Mm.
you guys talk really fast and really high pitched.
That's true.
You also over enunciate a lot.
Yeah,
But I can't say anything because I'm from Pittsburgh and I don't enunciate any of my words.
The Midwest.
I have increased the
accent.
range of the attack, Dr. Haddon.
No!
No, what did you guys get on your saving throws?
It's
Uh,
a D20, right?
Yes, it is a d20,
Yeah.
and you add
Yeah,
your
I know.
Constitution saving throw bonus.
I got a natural 20.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so
Hello!
you auto-succeed. And Clementine?
I got an 11.
11. Okay,
Oh.
11 is a failure. Clementine, you are blinded until the end of the Lich's next turn, which is
Oh,
not
fuck.
far away. However, it is now your turn, and you are blinded.
What can I do? Can I, like...
You
spray and
remember
pray?
where the
Like-
Lich is, but you
Okay.
cannot see, which means bad things for ranged attacks, unfortunately.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
If you want, you can come hide behind me.
Oh.
Can you get there without hurting yourself?
Yeah.
You're going downstairs. I would either half your
God.
movement or ask you to roll an acrobatics check.
I think I have pretty good acrobatics. I have a +5 for acrobatics.
If you would like to roll an
so I-
acrobatics
do it.
check to not tumble down the stairs blind, you can do so, or you can simply move at half speed. So
it's
it,
doable.
Either or.
Yeah.
It's 420.
What if I wanted? What if I wanted to? You said range attacks wouldn't be good, but what if it was my grappling hook?
I mean, I'll never say no to
Would
anything.
it just be? Would it just be?
So if you got to the bottom of the stairs, is the grappling hook a 30 or 60-foot range? That's the wrong mouse.
don't
I have two
remember.
mice on my desk. Grappling hook.
Find it, tell me.
It is a
What kind of
60-foot range. So
Oh yeah.
So with the grappling hook, if you make it to the bottom of the stairs, you can attempt to grapple the demi-lich, which because it's just a skull, you think your odds are pretty good that you can move it, which is not something you thought you could do with your strength.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
No,
we're
it would
gonna
be
do it.
funny.
We're gonna do it.
Okay, so
And then later, we'll
do you
a
want to
Cupid shuffle.
move at half speed, or do you want to roll that acrobatics check?
I'm gonna roll that acrobatics check.
All right,
Wait, actually, I can make it to the bottom of the stairs at half of my speed,
you can.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go to the bottom of the
Alright.
stairs. I'm not gonna.
So you have
I'm
10
already
feet
taking
of
a
movement
chance
left.
here.
You're blind. You're trying to wipe the dust and sand out of your eyes, but you lower your arm and you watch. Well, not watch. Everyone else watches as a grappling hook,
appears.
So basically, instead, because there's no cybernetics here, it's her gauntlet that almost like steampunk morphs out this little firing device, and she
This
just
is
holds her
the
hand out.
Wild Wild West.
Completely blind. I need you to roll an athletics check, please.
Wild Wild West is one of my favorite
Because it
movies.
is technically a grapple check. So you roll athletics, I'm going to roll acrobatics, and I'm going to do
Why-
so with advantage. Well, actually, no. Yeah, athletics or acrobatics. Just
Can I roll acrobatics? Or does it have to be athletics?
I will allow you from here on to roll acrobatics. Because I realize that would be severely limiting on your half. So,
Thank
you may do
you.
so.
Thank you,
This is why I
Kieran.
didn't want the grappling hook in the
Exactly.
first place. So, but now
I am not
now
going
I'm-
to allow. I am
okay.
not going to tell a player that they have made a wrong decision. I will simply find a way to make it the right one.
Thank you. Awesome. Okay.
Also,
And
great.
for
Let
that,
me-
you're the king.
Yeah. And if you have, like, going forward with the level up ability score improvements, you can focus on strength, too, for athletics.
Bless you, Grace.
But
yeah, that's
I,
true.
That way you have a
well,
way to
I
do
don't.
both.
Yeah, you could, but a ranger should do wisdom and dex.
True.
Okay, so I'm now gonna roll to resist. You roll an acrobatics check. I'm gonna roll to resist.
Okay, 14.
Okay. Well, so I could roll acrobatics or athletics, and I rolled acrobatics. Yeah, I rolled an 18. So
Damn.
it took me a
Okay,
second to
that's
look.
fine,
So I'm like,
guys.
I have to check if they have the skill bonus, whatever. Unfortunately, because you're blind, you send this thing out, and everyone else is like, "Oh, that's gonna hit," and then the creature detaches its jaw and it floats into two separate pieces. It launches straight through
God.
and whips
Whoa.
back to you, and you think, "Ha, I got it," and it just clicks itself back together, and you don't have anything. So that was your action, and most of your movement. You're blind.
Yeah.
However, in like a quarter of a second, you'll not be blind anymore. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I just like take one step to the left?
Yeah.
Right there. Yep.
Okay. So it is now the Lich King's turn. On his turn, he is going to. Oh, that's fucked up, but he's gonna do it. You watch as he like spirals through the air and just sends himself towards you guys, stopping here, and his jaw opens and a ear-shattering howl rings throughout the cavern. And Dr. Hadley, Clementine, and Gwynril need to give me Constitution saving throws.
Oh, fuck.
You
Wait,
got.
did you say my name?
No, I did not, because you're still too far
Okay,
away.
take it.
I mean, it kind of
You're
hurts your ears,
hiding
but
in
you're too far away.
fear. You're just
Natural
watching your
20.
friends die.
Nice.
16.
16?
19.
19. And Dr. Hadley?
I got a natural 20
Okay.
for a 22.
Alright. So. Amazing. You all succeed.
We're chilling.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Don't fuck with the girl gang.
Yeah, so,
Get outta here.
you watch as its jaw closes back together. I really thought that would work.
Of
Oh
course you
God.
did. You're just a skull.
Vicious
Well, that was its movement, and that was its action, and it literally has no bonus actions, so I guess it's done.
Yeah.
Bellaris.
Nice.
Bellaris, nuke. Annihilate. Destroy.
Kill.
Kill.
You have one mission.
Okay, folks, buckle in.
Hell yeah.
Here
I
comes the
have-
wizard.
3 spell slots left.
I have a lot left, so.
Cool,
there's-
okay, we're chilling. I got guns.
Kieran, can I do a bonus action before my action?
Yeah, that's fine. You just cannot substitute an action with a second bonus
No,
action. Yeah,
that's
but you
fine.
can do your turn in any order you want.
Cool. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna do my blood curse or whatevs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do the upper thingy.
Right. You're gonna amplify it, so I believe that gives him
yes.
disadvantage on a wisdom save.
Yes, it does, which is the whole point.
Mm-hmm.
And that also means though that I need to. Ooh. How far away am I from the guy?
15, 30. You're about 45 feet, 50 feet.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just curious.
Yeah,
Okay, so
you could head
need
down
to-
closer. You could stay where you are. Either or.
I thought that I had to make. I thought it would hurt me.
It does. When you amplify it, you take your right damage, which is a D4, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
just take a
couldn't
D4
find
damage.
Where that was written. Okay, I got a 3. It's not that bad.
So it's written in the text for what amplifying does. I don't know if we wrote that
Written?
down.
In the scriptures?
I found
Yes.
where it's written, but
In
it
the
doesn't
Matthew Mercer
say.
scriptures.
In the Matthew Mercer scriptures?
It doesn't
Verse
say.
8.
It's just,
Yeah. Say book Mercer.
Look,
Book
can I-
Taldore, verse 8.
Can I read this to you,
Yeah.
Karen? So this is what we have written. Blood curses, anxious. As the bonus action, you can force a creature within 30 feet of you to fear. I know you know all this. I'm reading it so you know that 4 thing is not there. Even though I swear it used to be.
Well, no, it simply says amplify, and when you amplify, you take your blood curse damage.
No, I know. I just thought that
Okay.
it used to say that
Maybe it
damage
did.
part.
Maybe it didn't. What are
Anyway,
you doing
sorry to
for your
waste time,
action?
but- so I'm doing that, and then I'm gonna do, Toll the Dead.
All right.
obviously.
With
which is-
disadvantage, that is only an 11. So I
Okay,
fail.
What does that mean? Oh, okay, cool.
That means that you
Awesome.
roll a d12, and I take that in necrotic, which
And
he is
can I,
resistant to, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
that's
Wow,
why
that's
I'm
super cool
also
for
going
me.
to cast this spell at a higher level.
It is. You said Toll the Dead, right?
Yeah.
That is a
yeah.
cantrip. You cannot cast it at a higher level.
It says this spell's damage increases at higher levels.
The spell's damage increases at higher levels when your character reaches those levels.
So it'll do more damage when you're at a higher level.
Yeah, when you're at level 5, it will deal 2d12. Unfortunately, you're level 4.
I'm very confused.
Me too.
Okay. Okay, wait, no. So it failed though, so I rolled a d12.
You roll a d12, and it's a lich. It's undead, so it takes half damage because it's resistant
Well,
to
that's
necrotic.
fine, but at least it's something. Okay, sorry, I'm finding which one the 12 is.
The 12 is the one that looks
I think-
almost confusingly like
Yeah.
a 20.
Okay. 6.
6. All right, so that's
And then
half
a
to
1.
3. Wait, what did you say?
and then a 1.
Why'd you roll 2?
Thought I had to roll 2 of them.
Nope. I just took your first
Okay,
one. Your
I'm
first one you
just
said you rolled a
sorry.
6, so you dealt 3
I
damage.
did, yeah. First
But
one.
I believe that he is either easily intimidated or easily afraid of you for like a little while, as well. So he has failed that, resisted the damage, and is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Bellaris? Like move?
I'd like to move up to where my friends are. I'll go next to. I can't remember.
Gwynrail?
Maybe. What side is Gwynroll on?
That one.
Yeah, that's where I wanted to go.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. After your turn, Bellaris, we are going to have another legendary action.
Oh. I'm scared.
I mean, he hasn't done much so far. Knock on wood. Hold on.
Yeah,
Dr.
Kara
Hadley,
blessed me.
you have
Cleric.
rather...
Yeah,
You've been rather useful in this dungeon.
that is.
And he knows
Yeah.
that. So he's
Uh-oh.
going to look at you.
Oh no.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as you watch as one of his ruby eyes glints and you are potentially cursed.
I'm a pretty
Oh my
fucking
God.
smart bitch.
Yeah,
So
wisdom
maybe.
save.
17.
You succeed. So...
What does this guy think he is?
Adorable.
So...
Alright, can I?
his...
What if we just baby talk the Lich?
Let the Lich talk.
I don't know what you want from me.
Nice try. Good job.
Nice twy.
Gold star.
The Lich's attempt fails, and we simply move on to Gwynrill's turn.
So like I see him all mad, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's upset. He's like, you
He's
know.
mad. He's pissed, right? So then I can mimic things, right?
Oh, yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I mimic that exact voice when we went to that like puzzle room and it was like, "This is the entryway to death."
There
Can I, like,
was
say
no
that again?
voice.
There's
It
no
was simply
voice.
text on a
What
wall.
was that? Fuck! I'm just. What did he say after that? Never mind. I tried. It's okay.
It's okay.
I want to hurt him.
Okay.
Me
Okay.
too, bestie. Me too.
I just had a really weird, interesting idea. Can Kenku mimic crowds?
Well, they
Yeah.
can mimic noises in general. Can't
Yeah.
they? So they could make like ambient noise, almost like, what the fuck is that spell called?
Ha! Can I mimic like,
Magic
an
mouth?
audience going boo?
Like a
Yes,
fucking-
you
a
absolutely
recorded
fucking
audience.
can.
I
Okay,
love
so
that.
that's what I do.
All right. I want
She's
you.
like a,
Can you roll a charisma check for me, Gwynrill?
Oh fuck no, no!
This is your attempt to essentially get him to stop thinking logically and start just being really pissy and firing lasers at everything instead of thinking smart.
Okay.
boo.
Ah!
Oh.
5.
5. Okay. What would you like to do in your turn?
Do not agree.
Oh no.
Can I? Okay, this is like a little crazy. A little crazy. I might have to use a key point too, but I wanna like run up to him really fast
Okay.
and just like fucking kick him. Like I want like a power kick, like.
Okay.
Roundhouse,
You know what I mean? Like,
bitch.
And at least I want it to be like slow motion, like I'm in the air, like
Yeah.
really cool for at least like 5 seconds, so everybody can see me.
Okay.
And I wink at Dr. Hadley when I do it too.
Oh. Oh,
Okay.
Clutching my pearls. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Going ahead. We'll see how effective this is when you roll to hit.
We'll see.
If you
Says
fail, I
extra
will laugh at
damage.
you.
That's okay.
Look at this tiny orange that came off my clementine.
Cute.
It's so tiny.
I want next turn.
Oh no!
Did you roll 1?
No.
Oh.
What'd you roll?
A 2.
Oh.
Add your stuff to
So
it?
as you go to kick, you are not used to only fighting the head. And unfortunately, you undershoot. It would have been a fantastic neck shot. Might have even broken the person's neck. There's no neck to hit. So you miss underneath. You land in front. If you wanted to, you could do a spinning roundhouse or a spinning hook kick or literally anything. You have your bonus action.
Okay, yeah, can I try that?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was
So
a
you
7,
you
not a
land
10.
and you're like, oh, that was totally part of the plan. And you go to spin around and hook kick the skull. Roll another attack.
Okay. 17.
17 does hit. Absolutely
yeah.
part of the plan. Roll damage.
Oh my god.
It's a d4 plus 3.
D4.
And unfortunately, he's resistant to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Oh.
Okay, good to know.
Plus what? Plus 2? Plus
A d4 plus 3.
Sorry.
Oh, you're right.
I want to see.
5.
5. All right. So that's actually 2 damage because of resistance.
Okay.
So as you kick with this, you watch as the skull bounces off of the ground back into the space where you kicked it. Basically, you land, and with this force that you generated from your jump, you launch it into the ground and back into the air right where it was before.
Okay. I just kind of boing.
Yeah.
Boinged him. Okay.
So, is that the end of your turn, Gwynril?
Can I like use a? I don't have any more like actions or anything. I'd have to use a key point if I want to like kind of go away a little bit.
You would have, well, so you could move, but you would risk an attack of opportunity. You could make a second attack and spend a key point. Those are about the only things you can do.
Okay, fuck it. I'll make a second attack and spend a key point.
Okay. So, spend a key point. And you can roll your d20 again and add 5. See if you hit.
$16.
16 is its armor class. There you go, you hit.
Sick.
Sick. D4 again, right? And then 7.
7 damage. Hell yeah.
Haha.
And with, so you miss the roundhouse, but you nail it with a hook kick, and then as it comes back, you just swat it back into the ground again, where it like stays low to the ground there. And you can see that it's starting to shake, and you watch as these like waves of power are emanating off of it. What would you do
Sick.
with the rest of your turn, or are you done?
Well, then I want to mimic a laugh track because that's fucking hilarious.
Yes, you can.
Haha, loser. And then and then can I? Oh, I can't move or anything, right?
Do you use all your movement? You have 40 feet.
Oh. Yeah, get me out of there, I guess.
Okay. Jonah, I thought you had 35.
I double checked. It was 40. I was wrong.
Oh, hell. Okay. Which direction are you gonna go?
What's behind him?
There's a throne, there's Dr. Hadley's spiritual weapon, and there's a chest. And there's the water.
Don't trust the chest yet.
Okay. Can I like go to the left, up a little bit past that divot where
Yeah.
Hadley's at?
So
Just to get another like advantage point on him.
that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and at that point we're gonna roll. Interesting. It has no melee attacks, which means that there's no range, no
Attack of opportunity.
attack of opportunity. It can't do one.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good to know.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, And which way are you going? Towards spiritual
To
weapon?
the left. Yeah, toward the left.
Oh, so that's as far as you can go.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Dr. Hadley with Clementine on deck.
I'm gonna reach out my hand and say, I'm not sure if this will work because you don't have a stomach, but I'm gonna fucking try. And these little smoky black tendrils come out of the ends of my hand and like all come together and latch on the base of its neck where like its esophagus would be.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness.
Oh.
Okay.
So what does that entail?
So I'm gonna make an attack roll.
Okay.
And then if I hit, you take 2d8 poison damage. And then you also have to make a Constitution saving throw. If you fail that, you're poisoned until the end of my next turn.
I'm very sorry. Spend that spell slot. Immune to poison.
Fuck! God damn it! That's fine.
I'm not gonna make us waste any time here.
No. But I'm still gonna use my bonus action to use my...
yeah. Spiritual weapon.
Yeah, of course. That's all of my first level spell slots.
Okay.
Besties. So, pull out your big guns, I guess.
Hey.
$16.
16 to hit does hit. That's armor class.
Okay, fantastic. And I need my D8. Nine points of damage.
9 points of damage
From
again. Alright.
that?
I feel like a lot of people are hitting with 9.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'm gonna... Fuck, there's nothing else I can do. God damn it. That's
Good
okay.
move.
Yeah. And he doesn't have like a... Well, I don't want to get too close.
He doesn't have any melee opportunity attacks. He would have used it on Gwynril, but basically, as she ran away from him, he just looked at her. Because that's all he could do.
Can I get, like... What is my movement speed? I don't remember. Sorry. 30 feet. Okay. Is it possible for me to kind of get, like, behind him? I want to see what that sigil on the... Like, I want to get a better look at that.
Yeah.
Like, if it feels like it's going to do anything.
You could
It
get...
probably isn't. He hasn't
You could
used
get
it yet.
exactly here.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
And I don't think I can, like, make a check or anything to, like, look at those...
I'd let you roll an
on my
Arcana.
turn.
It's fine.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not gonna matter very much. A 10.
Hard to say. You looked at it earlier and you assumed it to be some sort of summoning circle. It's still about the same. You assume it to be
Looks
some
like a
sort of summoning circle.
Sick, nice. Okay, then I'm just gonna chill here.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Oh, by the way, with that 9 damage, he's bloodied.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah, you watch as
Fucking
that
shit.
red shimmering field is significantly weaker now. And
Nice.
he's like, yeah, not doing great. If that's the end of your turn, then Clementine, it is your turn.
Hey, would Hail of Thorns be magic damage?
Yes, it would.
Okay. And there's like a radius for that, right?
There is. It's very possible to not target your allies with Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
If you do, it's okay. It's a video game. I'll be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna
Only
do...
Bellaris doesn't know that.
Yeah. No, you should kill me. That would be so funny.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna just put it in the middle.
Give it all you got.
Okay. So I believe I can look up Hail of Thorns if you need me to. I believe it's a
I
regular
got one.
attack and then a dex save, but I could be wrong.
I can do it again.
Sorry, I was leaning back. Gotta get up now.
Yes.
I dropped a die.
You have
and
to
I
hit a
cannot
creature
find
with a
it.
ranged attack before the spell activates.
Alright, so I would have to hit them with my
With your bow.
bow and arrow.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna actually aim for Dr. Hadley,
Okay.
and then it'll be like the radius, so it'll still get the skull.
Okay.
I will allow
Can
it.
I aim for in front? Okay. We're in VR. It doesn't
Normally-
matter. It's kind of
That spell only has a 5 foot around the target.
Oh, is that not 5 feet?
It's 10 feet.
I'll play dead. Do it anyway. Make
Okay,
it look like
yeah,
it'll hit me, and
yeah.
I'll lay down.
Wait, so should I'll aim for the skull. And so I'll just roll for the longbow, right? That's
Yes.
what I roll for? Okay.
I'll let you know that my performance is terrible. So, if it comes to it, it's not going to be believable.
26.
Yeah. That hits.
And then 8 damage. Fuck.
8 damage? Okay.
Or no, sorry, I have to roll the D8,
Okay.
but that's the one that I don't have. But do you have to roll a dex save, right?
I do, yes. Wow. Amazing. Fantastic. So good.
What is-
11.
Yes. Okay. And then 7 damage. 7 damage.
Okay. And then it takes an additional 1d10.
To the Hail of Thorns?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Okay.
Dr. Hadley, this is...
7.
Morgan, it's entirely on you. Do you want to fake your death here?
Yeah, no, of course I
Okay.
do.
Yes.
Wait, are you faking it to us or to just the skull?
To
For
you.
you.
It's for you.
Oh shit! No! Well, no, I don't. No.
Oh, I'm bleeding.
Clementine, what did you roll on your d10?
7.
7, okay. It's
I'm-
not looking so good. And Dr. Hadley is dead.
I guess.
I'm sorry, guys.
So as Clementine fires this arrow, it blasts into the skull, and you can see that it shatters the red field around it. But as it does, the arrow breaks into 1,000 pieces, and they fly into Dr. Hadley directly, dropping on the ground, dead. Instantly.
we still won. There's still a positive to this. Good job, guys.
At
It was
the
a team
end of
effort.
Clementine's turn, the Demi-Lich will use a legendary action.
Oh my god.
He's
Oh my
gonna kill
God.
me.
Here we go again.
Gwynril, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, as it attempts to drain your energy.
Is it because I laughed at him? Because I laughed at him. Very good.
Yes.
I'm gonna start rolling.
4.
What did you say?
4.
That
Oh
is
my
a
God.
failure. Alright, you take 8 points of... Oh. Non-damage. Your hit points are reduced by 8. There is no damage
Oh.
type. And it gains 8 hit points.
What?
It is just 8 damage.
Okay.
Very, very cool.
Super rad. Nice.
Now, whose turn is next? It is the Lich's turn next. Very nice.
Fuck.
What's he at?
The Lich
He's
cackles and flies towards Clementine,
No.
Oh my god.
and you watch as its eyes glow red. And Clementine, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw as you're within.
Bro.
Yeah. It's staring at you, wants to blast you. Blast ya.
Not blast you.
You said a
Oh,
dex
God.
saving throw?
Dex save, yeah.
Okay, this should be okay. 14.
14 is unfortunately a failure. 15 was the DC. You take
Ew.
12 points of fire damage as it blasts
Oh my
you with
God.
heat vision.
Version.
Version.
I like that one. I've never met that character before. Bring him back. I like him.
You said 12 points?
12 points, yes.
Okay.
He literally can't do anything else, so that's the end of his turn. Bellaris. Dr. Hadley is dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sad.
We
but...
tried to play a prank on the most unfeeling character in our party.
Yeah, you know what? Like, I don't.
I thought we had something.
We do, of course, we do.
I don't
You're hot and
believe it.
everything, but
Oh,
like,
jeez.
We're we're gonna leave the VR game and we're all gonna look at Belle differently. Like we all, if any of us die in real life, are just fucked. So
like
Yeah.
I'm saying, I'm not gonna, let me. I
Shed a
just don't
tear.
know.
Like one, maybe?
No, I'm not saying I'm not sad. I just,
Okay.
Just practical.
You know how they say that, like, don't feel bad about calling in sick to work because they'll replace you.
my God.
We are the only original party members. I thought we had something.
This isn't how Sophia feels.
You're,
This
we're
is how
expendable.
Bellaris is.
No, I
We're
know, I'm
just
bullshit.
expendable.
I see, I see.
I'm not saying
I'm
you're
dead. I'm not saying
expendable.
shit.
I'm not saying you are expendable at all. I am
I'm on the
saying
ground
you are
with my arms
replaceable.
crossed. I'm dead.
I don't have any healing spells.
Leave me alone.
It's not even like I can help you. I shed a tear from my good friend Dr. Hadley,
Fucking
and
thank you.
I don't know what does I pour one out for her. I probably have a phone or something. That's
Oh
the
my
most
God.
love you're ever gonna get from me.
Okay, that's fair. I respect it.
Alright,
You know-
so, Bellaris, what are you actually doing on your turn to finish off this threat?
Kill it.
Yeah, I will kill it.
With
Let me.
what?
I'm working on it.
Kieran said, with what?
If you have a bucket of water and you have Mage Hand,
And maybe
you
if I
are
might
the greatest
work.
prankster in Faerun.
Did you hear my comment about the ruby red slippers?
No.
Oh, well, that's too bad because it was pretty funny.
What'd you
Now you-
say?
Well, he said maybe if you have a bucket of water and get it.
Did she cut out for anyone else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was really funny because
It's not
she
funny
cut back
anymore,
in
but-
when she said, "Get it?"
It's okay. Bring it back later. I'll talk about a bucket of water in like 3 episodes.
Do it.
No, it's fine. He said the bucket of water thing to get rid of the lich, and then I said you have some ruby red slippers laying around.
Hell yeah. Put them on my feet.
I'm gonna use magic missile.
Stop. I just had.
Tilly uses
PTSD.
magic missile.
Annihilate.
Wait, I shouldn't use that?
No, it's from She Kills Monsters.
Oh, okay.
It was like a whole thing.
Um,
Kids, sorry.
I didn't
Okay,
hear the
and
quote,
can
but
I
I went and
cast
saw
it
that.
at
I
a
remember.
Kieran, can I cast this at a higher level?
You can. It produces an additional missile.
Okay. Of course, I'm gonna do that then.
So you
'cause I
deal
want
4d4.
I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say this one's for Hadley, and I'm gonna. I don't even know if it's gonna kill him yet, but either way.
You produce 4 missiles, a total of
Mhm.
4d4 plus 4 damage.
That's so much.
Oh, and they automatically hit.
They automatically hit.
We love
Oh, okay.
magic.
I always forget. Like I'm still very much.
Automatically.
We've only played this 11 times. and this
Which
is the 11th
wild.
time. So, what a D4, right? Hang
Mhm.
on. Where's? Oh, it was hiding in between some other ones.
They're sneaky.
Well, this one's also very clear, so like it was very hard to see.
I have these metal ones. They're my favorite. They're my little analog ones that I have that look like.
I love those. I want those so bad.
They're so good. I got them from a dice shop in Frankenmuth. In that
I
little
just
mall
love them
plaza.
very much.
Well,
I
A
passed
dice shop in
Frankenmuth on my
Frankenmuth?
way.
How didn't we know about that? We just went to
It was-
Frankenmuth.
it's in that, you know, the plaza where the Tervis store is.
Yes.
There's a bookstore and a little RPG gaming store in a little plaza. In that little like store area.
Well, in 11 months when we go again, I guess we'll have to go there.
First of all, no,
That's
remember
where I
we're
got
going in
these
the summer, Kieran. But second of all, though, I passed Frankenmuth on my way up and back from Traverse City.
I think they still sell these ones, so you could always get
Yeah.
them there.
So,
They were like
or I
Alright.
can order them online.
Bellaris, what damage did you roll?
Okay, a 3, a 2, a 2, and a 1. Man, I was really hoping for a 4.
Wow.
I don't know if it'll kill him, but
It did not. It left him very hurt, though, as
My
all of these
God.
missiles blast into the skull, and it slams down to the ground right in front of Clementine, barely able to move anymore. It lets out a last little Bellaris, is your turn over?
well, I don't really have any more bonus actions or anything because that's all gone. Can I cantrip? I can't remember.
No,
No, okay. I'm all
because
done then.
I'm pretty sure that all your cantrips are actions, and so is magic missile.
Okay. Well, wait, no. I would like, though. Well, I guess if he's still alive by the beginning of my next turn, I'll do what I'm thinking about right now. But for now, I'm
Alright.
gonna stay where I am.
The Lich.
Wait, no, aren't they right next to him?
No, you could be.
The skull. Isn't it the skull?
It is.
No, you're like
Oh.
you're 10 feet away from him.
Okay, maybe move me like another 5 feet away.
Here?
Yeah, that's good. Just
Okay.
you know.
Alright. As a legendary action before Gwynril's turn, the Lich looks up at Clementine from the ground. I'm sorry, I need to borrow this. I need you to give me a constitution save as its eyes glow and it attempts to steal some of your life force, Clementine.
Oh my god.
Be so strong. You can do it.
Wait, for me,
Do it.
I heard my name.
No,
No.
it's Clementine.
15.
15 is exactly what you needed to succeed.
Okay.
As it attempts to
Hell
steal
yeah.
your life force, you resist, and I get the feeling you put your foot and close that thing's mouth. And now, Gwynril, it is your turn. This thing is
Kill
one
him,
hit away from death.
please.
Get him.
I think I'm gonna bust out the fucking dual Berettas again.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
And from across the room,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can I do like a? I just want to look cool when I do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the goal.
All right.
Honestly.
Just cool all the time.
I want
He
you
like a
to
reaper.
roll your attack roll. Both of them.
She's busting him out of the cape. It like flows
Mhm.
back.
Wait, both of them? What do you mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, well, you can roll one at a time, but I'm assuming that you said busting out dual Berettas, you meant you were getting both
Yeah.
out.
Two attack
No,
rolls with
for
2
sure.
d20s.
So roll 2d20.
Yeah, bust it out, Gwynril. Come on.
Oh, I am.
And then
The
add
first one.
4 question mark?
4, yes,
Five.
4.
4.
Add 4. So the first one is 22.
That hits.
Damn.
Nice.
The second one is a 7.
Well, it doesn't. However, your first one will finish off the Lich King. And so I would ask you,
Yeah!
Gwynril, how do you want to do this?
Can I do like a
Slay.
circle Can I do like a little dramatic somersault?
Absolutely.
And then like get up on one knee and go. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you dive roll towards this thing, and as you do, you slip out your Berettas and launch bullets from them. Well, your flintlocks or whatever, and you blast this skull into shards, into pieces.
Yes.
And as its dust and pieces scatter all on the ground, the rubies pop out of its eyes, and the skull disintegrates. You then get a notification on your wrists. Congratulations, you have defeated the Lich King Agamemnos. You finished 2,766th out of all 134,583 attempts. Then, an asterisk after that saying, this is a score based on your overall time, traps avoided, and members lost. Congratulations. You then get the option to continue trekking through VR for another 10 hours, or you can log out, which is what I
I'm
believe.
confused.
I was like,
I'm
oh
looking
my
around.
god!
I'm like, wait, what? Score? You're telling me Hadley's not dead and I waste...
Wait, hold on. Oh, God. Who's safe? Bill. I knew it.
What?
I can't. Anyway, let's go.
Yeah.
My charisma's 0. We're not gonna.
And I'm just like, Hadley, you owe me a drink.
Oh, this is real. You never said what kind of drink. You
A
better
good
watch
one.
that.
What?
I am a cleric. Okay, well, anyway, never mind. My face is melted. It's fine. Hey, let's go.
So we can spend another 10 hours in here or log off.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
in the chest?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So you could walk over to the chest, and a mimic eats the first one of you to open it. We log out of the game then.
Okay.
It's me. I am dead.
Yes. The chest was nothing.
Yeah.
And then I can reveal to you a couple of basic things. The gelatinous cube is resistant, vulnerable, and immune to nothing. The traps, each of them was a different element. The little ones, it was fire, acid, poison, lightning, cold. The summoning thing, if the Lich went onto that with 10 or less hit points, it would summon, like, I think a couple skeletons. If I check my notes, but I don't feel like doing that.
Oh, cool.
And then the other things, all they were was just bigger traps, like the other ones.
Oh, nice.
But nothing worked out quite right. But also it worked out pretty good because you guys did have a challenge.
That was fun.
Yes.
I liked that.
And now, as all of you open your eyes properly, your visors are being lifted off of you, the tubes are being pulled from your face, the suits are being peeled off your skins. It's been, like, 14 hours that you've been in here? And you feel a little weird. You feel rested.
It's like stagnant smell. It's
Yeah.
gross. I don't like it.
You can hardly imagine what the people who spend a couple weeks in here will feel like when they get out. But your time in the Dreamscape, for now, has ended. What would you like to do?
Wow, I feel
That's
really
fun.
inspired to go hunt down the council and his little Lich friend. Like, we can do it!
That was cool. That was we were pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I guess we should just go back somewhere to, like, debrief, because now that we had our fun and everything, it's, what comes next portion.
What quests
I guess.
do we have as
Yeah.
options?
Can we go to, like, we've been to a bar or something near here, right?
Yes. Jimmy's, I believe, is one of the few
Oh,
bars.
Hell yeah.
But I've never been there. Can you guys take me? That'd be fun.
Yeah, for sure. We should go get a drink and talk about what
I'd
our,
like
like,
some tequila.
ooh. I've never met a Kanku who likes sci-fi tequila. Is it just regular tequila? Or is it Dungeons and Dragons
Sci-fi
tequila?
I mean,
Space tequila.
it's space tequila. There we go.
Yeah.
It's made out of a space cactus and space agave.
Ooh.
Made boys.
Exactly.
We'll see you later. But anyway, let's get our crusty asses in showers and then head over to a bar.
All right.
If that's chill with everybody.
Yeah, I'm always crusty, so I'm just gonna go to the bar.
Hey, I have a question. Anything we used in the thingy, we regain, right?
Yeah. Bullets, arrows, spell slots, all that.
Health.
Limbs, teeth.
I don't have the shield anymore, correct?
I took
No.
all of my teeth out.
You intentionally bit into a rock just to see what it would feel like.
Yeah.
Because you always wanted to know,
tried
but you didn't want to.
A lich throw up. So, like, to be fair, it's not past me. Oh my god. Okay. Nice.
Nice.
So we going to Jimmy's?
Yeah.
For
Shower?
So-
Jimmy's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Showers, Jimmy John's. Showers in the Jimmy John's.
We get there
Jimmy John's.
freaky fast.
So,
Kinda weird.
for Gwynrill, and as a refresher for everyone, Jimmy's Bar is a somewhat rusted exterior of a metallic building. It has a faded sign on the side and a partially broken neon one on the top of the building. All of them displaying Jimmy's Bar. These guys have been inside before, where it's an older, more grizzled, gray-haired human man behind the bar. At least during the hours that you've been there, and continuing that trend, he is still there. It's got a relatively rotating cast of members on the inside. However, right now, 14 hours from when you went in the morning, it would be like, well, if you showered, left, slept, it's like 5 in the morning. I get the sense that maybe Jimmy would have just gotten there to work like the morning shift, maybe, because it's quiet.
It's a 24-hour bar.
It is. Don't close.
Hell yeah.
Can't afford to in this economy.
Hey, Jimmy, baby. How's it going?
Oh, it's all right. How've the how've you all been doing? Where's
I got a grappling hook. I show him my arm, and I shoot it across.
Oh, and it like slams into a wall. It's like, maybe we don't do that inside. Why don't you all just pick a table somewhere and I can be able to talk to you in just a moment. I'm still getting stuff kind of sorted back here. The night crew hasn't exactly done a great job of. And you notice that there's like a sink full of dishes in the back. It's like they didn't exactly do a great job of dealing with themselves. I'll have to talk with them the few hours.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh, Jimmy.
Can't find good work these days.
Seems that way.
Alright. We take a seat then. Let him do his job. Alrighty.
So,
Are we the only ones in here?
yeah, there might be someone over in one of the booths in the corner, but it seems like now is not a time when many people would head to a bar. It's like
Fair
5 a.m.
enough.
Just girly things, you know? Like,
All of your sleep schedules are fucked beyond imagining.
we don't want to talk about it, Karen. It's fine. Don't worry.
I mean,
about it.
what does that matter when you're going between worlds anyways?
I would say, what space
Yeah.
adventurer has a normal sleep schedule? None that I know, that's for sure. Speaking of space adventurers, God. Let's get back to the topic at hand. No, I'm joking. But
So, what do we do?
I don't know. I mean, we do have the whole thing with the council.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there is 2, I guess, immediate matters or matters that are unresolved. There's the whole fact that the Gith Yankee and the Mind Flayers are edging into your reality. They are creeping through one ship, one armada at a time.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
That was something that Hadley and Bellaris were aware of.
Yeah, so
Oh,
brief history. We got recruited originally when Hooten and all the rest of the gang were still here, to like help fight a war. But that was a lot of pressure, so we said no. But that is always an option for us to go work with them to help figure that out. But we also don't 100% know. I mean, I feel like mind flayers are bad. I feel like we can immediately say that. But otherwise, I think that we just didn't want to be involved in something that big that soon before we even knew each other. But that is a very eminent threat. So we could always just say fuck it and go off planet and go figure that out. Which, you know what?
okay.
I'm for it if you want to. Because at this point, I don't know. I originally was planning on, like, finding some people and bringing them back with me. But I'm liking where this is going more than figuring my own things out right now.
And then there's the second matter of the fact that the council and Isabella, the countess, are in an unknown location, plotting to continue freeing members of the Silence Group for whatever they want to do. Which, that's the one that you guys were, I believe, more concerned about. I think the sentiment as of the last time we discussed it was that you guys were not very interested in the whole war thing, and you were going to let it figure itself out. If you would like to change if you'd like to change your minds on that,
Yeah.
you can always say that, but
War bad.
war ain't bad. It do
It's
be
the-
bad.
If the war's already started, but there's another war that could be starting once
Well-
everybody in the silence is collected, we should be proactive, right?
Here's
Stop
the
the imminent
thing.
war.
Is we need to figure out whether or not we want to help or hurt the counselor.
That's true.
Because right now we've had a pretty vicious relationship with them, but they have offered to be understanding. I did fuck that up a little bit, but I'll take a back seat on that if y'all want to like drive forward.
We'll be like, so sorry.
I get where they're coming from. I just don't think it's gonna work out the way that they think it is. As somebody who's seen people who are power hungry and manipulative, even if you're using that power to fight what you think is bad, normally things don't turn out the way you want them to anyway. It just corrupts.
Yeah, and like you can be have like good ideas, but just not go about them the right way. Like,
So maybe if go ahead.
I'm fine with staying out of it. I'll be the one to say it.
Stay out of the council.
The war situation. Sorry if that's not what we're currently talking.
No, we were talking. No, you're fine. I think that my only thought process here is whether having time to think about it, whether or not we like it, the war is going to reach us sooner or later.
okay.
I mean, there's been something going on for a long time within the galaxies, and everybody has known about it. There's tension, there's unsettled things. Something bad's gonna happen, and it's gonna reach us no matter what we do. Now, if we go and help these people who are in power and getting good favors with them, maybe that will give us a little bit of a head up when we want to do some things with other people. I'm not saying I want to be involved in a war, but if it takes us being a peon to get some good graces and doing some little chores for people in power to get us where we need to go and solve our own damn problems, then sometimes you have to be the pack mule. You know?
I do agree. I just I don't know, I don't like don't like being, it's one thing
No,
with
I
you
get
guys,
it.
but
I'm not
I
saying
don't
we
like
have
being,
to.
it's, it's one thing for us to go out and choose the tasks we want to do for money and stuff, but it's another, I just don't trust anyone in part of my problem, so
Yeah, I agree.
I don't trust that any of them are good. All of them are going to have their own, goals, and I'm sure that one side is more in the right than, but I don't know. Maybe we should do some research first, I guess, if we want to do that.
Yeah,
I
we
would.
should.
If we do some research, I'll feel a little better.
I need to go look at my notes. Hold on.
We go to a library.
I mean, yeah, no. So the city has a library. There's also a bookstore and a few other things. You've already gone there. What new topic were you interested in researching?
I think we
Oh,
just need to look up more about the
Like the people and maybe the history and like.
Kieran, will you refresh my memory on what exactly the situation was when we left with the Githyanki and the Mind Flayers?
It was you had discovered the inciting conflict of the campaign was that there was a mind flayer assassin sent to aggravate tensions between your governance. They were sent there to kill a retired general of the Draconic Empire and a very important person to the Sapia Collective, which is the collective that Midroth and Kassar and a few of those other worlds are associated, essentially. And they were going to do it to make it look like they did it to each other. Basically,
Wow.
it seems like the Mind Flayers want bickering so that it's easier to take over, and it seems like the Githyanki just want to kill the Mind Flayers, and they don't care who they kill to get in the way.
Okay,
So it's
I
all
remember
bad.
now. I remember now.
Yeah.
And the Githyanki wanted to hire us to help them.
Yeah.
I don't
But we
want to
were
work.
kind of-
No.
Being
For how much?
Well, no, the problem
my
was
God.
They
are
offered like the
willing-
first payment was like 1,000 gold or something.
It's not
they-
worth it.
They wanted us to kill innocent people if it meant killing the Mind Flayers.
Like, I'm a bad person, don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to sit there and kill people for someone else that I don't know the reason for. Like, if they're just like, oh, they're in the way.
The Mind Flayers are not doing good things either.
No, I agree with that. I just feel like I'm not on board with the whole do what you have to do to kill the Mind Flayer.
No, I agree. That was
Do you,
why
like-
we disagreed in the first place.
Do you like
Maybe if
other?
we could sign a contract with the Githyanki saying that we'll help kill these Mind Flayers. You need to pay us, but we're not willing to kill whoever is necessary. I'll kill bad guys and whatever, but like I'm not gonna kill kids or anything.
I can't. The Council and Isabella are God knows where at this point, right? They're probably not even on planet anymore by the time we got there. So following that trail is probably not going to lead us anywhere. I'm just saying, I think it's worth doing some research. And also, if we end up wanting to do stuff with them, having people who have power will be helpful in, because they want to dismantle the government.
Yeah,
The government is already being dismantled. They just don't know about it.
do other world leaders know about the Githyanki and the Mind Flayers?
I don't know. And they
Okay.
were targeting Midrothian and Draconic generals and politicians, right? So that means that those are the two largest, right? Like those are the most populated.
Well, the
Sorry,
Hell
I'm
Horde
asking
kind of
questions.
sticks to their own. There's really three main groups. There's the Draconic Empire. There's the
With
Sapia
Midroth.
Conclave, which is
Yeah.
most of the other worlds, and then there's the Hell Horde, which is just their 9 planets. The
Yeah.
Hell Horde doesn't exactly do a whole lot of big deal politics. They They talk with individual leaders and they get them what they want in exchange for a price. So if you want war,
I
they're
do
doing it the
agree
right
that
way.
I want to know. I know mind flayers are bad. Period. You know they're not good, but I would like to figure out like why this conflict started. Or else you already said that. Sorry, my brain is not.
Well, the mind flayers are inciting violence between the two biggest threats that would attack them if the mind like they're trying to start war so that it'll be easier for them to come in and take over things. They're sending in private assassins into these like politics and like
Okay, but
war-based meetings.
it sounds like though, but they're not killing innocent people. Maybe. Well, I mean, maybe they are, but like
They're
they're
not
targeting.
killing. So here's my thing. And I know that a lot of us are not. A lot of this is bigger than us. And it. I don't know about any of you, but I don't really have a purpose right now. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do. And this seems like really important. And each of us has talents that are valid and extremely useful in really important situations, and we shouldn't take advantage of that. And I know that we're not good people, and I don't trust people in power either. Trust me. Bad shit has happened when I did. But it also... I don't think the government is good, and I don't think it's great. But we can't deconstruct it from the inside out in a way that will save common people if it's being destroyed by war. Because war doesn't affect, it's not going to matter that much to the people who have money and can protect themselves. The people who are going to get hurt are people like us. Normal, everyday people.
Yeah.
If the Midrothian government or the Sapia Conclave or the Hellhorde government want to take care of their own things, the people who they think matter, they will, but they're going to sacrifice people who they think are expendable. The people who we are trying to fix things for. So if they're dead, we can't do anything about that. Now, I'm not saying we need to be vital in stopping this war. I'm just saying, maybe we should at least spread the word about what's going on. Or see where things are at with that.
Yeah, I feel like we need to talk to the governments and like, well, we should do some research first to see if like there's any new. I'm thinking like to see if there's any like news updates.
Hey Belle,
From that
did
seemed
you,
like suspicious.
by any chance, write down the name of the person who tried to get us to work with them from the Githyanki?
But do the Githyanki side with the government then?
No, but they're the people who they just want to see the mind flayers dead.
Okay.
But they're the ones who are trying to stop the mind flayers. We could also go and recruit the like Midrothian and Hellhorde or the Sapia Conclave and talk to them and other people. But we need to have our information, and the only people who have that information are that we know of for sure are the Githyanki.
Got it.
So we need to get in contact with them and go do some research at a library or something. But I don't remember if we had a way to contact anyone, or if we just like left and said goodbye, or if they gave us any information about where they were gonna be, if we cared, which I don't think we did, because we were so responsible. I have notes. Do they make any sense? Of course not. Why would they?
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. What about you, Gwenril? How are you feeling about everything? What do you want to do?
I want to make.
Yeah, we need a read on you morally.
Yeah, like what are
This
you
is a good
feeling about
test.
everything?
I feel like there are no wrong answers though, because I willingly
no,
admit I'm a bad person.
We could
so.
fully just be like, not fuck with this, but also, then we would just go about doing other random shit.
say, I agree with you guys. I think there's a lot of good that we can do with this, and if we've already done a lot together, and I feel like
Yeah.
we've seen like what we're capable of, and I think it'd be worth it.
Well, and of course,
Maybe not completely intervene in the war, and I say definitely we be careful with who we trust, but I think that comes in any situation. So, I don't know. And if we can make some money, that would be awesome. Because that's one of my biggest goals right now. But I'm not a horrible person, I agree. You know, I don't want to get blackmailed, I don't want to have to kill random civilians, but I feel like those are things that we can deal with when we get there. And I feel like we should just get a read on what the situation is right now and see where it's at. And talk to some people.
I guess then my next question is, from here, where do you want to go to talk with those people and to do that research?
did we have any way of contacting the Githyanki? I don't think we did.
No, she took the beacon back because you said you didn't want in. I don't believe you have the Githyanki beacon.
I don't. I'll check the inventory, but I'm almost positive we don't. Like, can almost guarantee.
You don't.
Yeah, of course not. Okay.
What they beat? Can we ask around?
I guess we just have to do some research on.
Do you have any loose Githyanki beacons?
Yeah, no. I guess we could do some research on Githyanki beacons. We would need to go to like a library or like a research facility somewhere with access to the space internet.
The Spinternet.
The Spinternet.
Yep, space internet, Spinternet.
Yeah, Spinternet. But I also. Does anybody have message?
Or sending, you mean?
I'm the cleric, but I don't.
Sending is a 3rd level spell, so you get it next level.
Karen, when are we gonna level up?
Yeah.
Sooner than you think.
Okay, cool.
Probably at the end of this one, if I had to guess.
Or the next one.
I have a
Cat?
grappling
We
hook.
did defeat a Lich. Listen, I know it was in a game,
But it was pretty badass.
Did you know it was in the game?
I don't know,
Die in
did I?
game. You die in real life. Okay, let's go. I want to go to. Does this planet have a species research facility or anything like that? Like a museum or something?
Yeah, I'd assume that there'd be a museum here.
Okay. Do you
Like an
think you're the one
embassy?
who might have any kind of information on the history between Githyanki and Mind Flayers?
There's an issue with that. And this is well-known information, at least to you guys. The Githyanki Mind Flayer dealio, very recent. Very recent.
News articles.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be in like a museum from like, this is when they first encountered all of us. No, It's
Okay.
like, yeah, it's a lot of it's kept. It's like, oh, there was a Mind Flayer ship that breached 20 years ago and it was destroyed in like 30 minutes, and then the Yankee left.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's like, we found some corpses. We know what they kind of are.
We know probably what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So would there be, I guess, a wise DM? Would there be anywhere we could go to either the Githyanki beacons? I'm assuming are not readily available.
No.
And they are not like, okay. How in space would one go about contacting a government?
Well,
How
Inter-
in real life would someone go about contacting a government? Like, give them a phone call? Like,
you
hi, I'd like
send
to
a
help
letter
with
to your
your war.
congressman. So there is. So it's interesting that you mentioned that. The entire time that you have been in the hub here on Odiri, there's no city hall. There's a police station, but there's no public facing officials. There's no representatives. Mavice did not have an issue with this. She never mentioned this as being an issue. It's just weird.
Huh. Okay. Well.
I'm gonna go interrogate a cop.
Yeah.
Fuck
Do
12.
we think? I'm feeling rather like irresponsible currently. Like, I just want to jump into some things and see what happens. Do we know where the I know that we're looking for like the Sapia Conclave situation. Now, the person who almost got assassinated at the beginning of the campaign, they were a Mid-Rothian representative, correct?
So, the person who almost was assassinated at the beginning was the sister of essentially one of the worlds in the Sapia Conclave.
Okay.
If that sister had been murdered, seemingly so, by draconic forces, that would have meant all-out war.
Yeah.
And vice versa. If a highly decorated draconian general had been murdered by someone in the Sapia Conclave, that would have meant all-out war.
Were they made aware that it was a planted assassin? Not from the
Yes.
Draconic Empire.
I would say that because you guys dealt with it so readily, there was no confusion.
So maybe...
Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
No. You go. I was just gonna say the same thing twice, basically. Because that's all I do, I feel like.
No. Stop it, Karen. Be nice.
Well, I say the same thing in two different ways to make sure that there's no confusion.
And it's helpful, because we're all dense. It's... Maybe it would just be easier for us to go back to wherever that base of operations would be, wherever the Sapia Conclave is rooted out of, and just go talk to them. Because if they were made aware of it, they have to want to do something about it, right?
So that her name was Athena Delmain, and her sister is essentially the currently in place ruler of Kassar, Kassar. That planet has been mentioned a few times now. There was a bounty placed on a couple of people who stole a spear matching that name, and a few other things. But, yes, if you would like to do that, it is a hop, skip, and a jump 40 light years to the left, you know?
But I'm feeling like maybe that's the only... Because we don't have access to talk to the Githyanki. And we know that if we go to the Hell Horde, I mean, we can do that as well, because they were probably made aware that somebody was trying to pretend to be them. So either way, we could go to both sides, but I think that this is just the most readily available space to be like, hey, we know about what's going on and we want to do something about it. Without having to kill innocent people. At least to follow this thread. You know? But also, if we want to stay on this planet, I understand that. Because we've been me and Belle have been traveling, but have y'all been off planet recently? How much do you travel?
I travel.
I mean, in my
a
mind,
lot.
I'm off planet all the time.
I'm with you 24/7. I know.
I was just recently off planet. I had only gotten here like a week before
Okay.
I met you guys, so.
And I mean, the main reason we came here was for Mavis, and
Yeah.
that's not really an issue anymore. I mean, like, obviously, deeply care about her, but, like,
Right,
she's got her own things to figure out.
And she's here to figure those things out. now.
Yeah. And if she needs us, she still has a way to get in contact with us.
Mm-hmm.
But, I guess, so we would be going to Kassar, correct?
If you wanted to track down Athena Domain, it's very likely that she'd be back on Kassar.
Most likely. At least somebody who knew about that situation.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's rather presumptuous of us to, like, stride into a town hall and be like, hello, we helped save a princess of this planet, you know? Like, I feel like that's kind of an asshole thing to do, but it's true.
If you...
Alright.
So, it's the dawn of the new day, basically, as you're in this bar.
Yeah.
We were in a bar.
You were in a bar.
I'm at least 4 shots deep right now.
I mean, I'm assuming that you've, you know, maybe tossed together some coin for some food or something,
for sure.
but
Definitely.
I'm not gonna be stringent on exactly what happened there.
Yeah.
We've got, 20-something minutes if we want to... I don't really know.
Transport squared away.
Yeah, if you want to get transport
any
dealt with.
last-minute things we need to get figured out before we leave. Is there anywhere else you guys want to go? Any shopping you need to do before we leave?
I don't even know what I need.
Because in the party funds, we have 402 gold pieces.
Nah, let's just go.
Only one person is allowed to die because we have only 1 diamond. So, nobody else gets to die. Just one. And only 1 time.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna go spend 250 gold pieces to get another diamond before we leave. I think we'll be fine. And then, so shopping's all figured out. Is our previous pilot, who hates us probably, is no longer around, correct?
Yeah, so you teleported away from your previous pilot.
Yeah, I thought I remembered that.
Yeah.
So I guess we need to find some more transportation.
Yep.
Okay.
I can probably help with that. I can probably find
$0.
I can probably find
money in the party fund.
Okay.
And I have some individually that I had.
So long as you don't need my personal funds, of which I literally have 6 silver.
How much money do I have left?
I'm gonna go plug my phone in.
I have 13 gold.
I have 64 gold pieces.
That's not bad.
My private fund.
But I can probably find a guild merchant and see if we can hitch a ride cheaply.
And we're going to Kassar.
Mm-hmm.
So how far is that? Would you think,
just a hop, a skip, and a jump
40 light years away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Kassar, it's decently far away. However, it is a very populated world. And so ships going to and from there are frequent. So if you wanted to try and hitch a ride on the next cargo transport Clementine using your guild merchant ties, it's very likely that you'd be able to do something like that.
Do we want to do that?
That's better than any of the rest of us can do in getting transportation.
Yeah.
Go for it.
That's how I got here. So I've already talked to a few of the merchants down there already.
Okay. So why don't we leave off there so that way I can prepare for this? By
Sorry.
no. It's a-okay. I just want to make sure that I can give you guys the best story possible. So why don't we say that your plan is to walk to, or in general, head towards the nearest guild hall for what is a question I want to ask. So there's, guild quotations, more like corporation headquarters for a bunch of different things. What would attract Clementine the most as the most trustworthy, something you think that you could barter your way onto a ship for?
For food.
Food. All right. So you're going to be on a ship full of, some kind of provisionary.
Produce.
produce.
Dried meats. No, dried meats and cheeses. The charcuterie.
The charcuterie ship. All right.
Yeah.
It's shaped
Breads, crackers.
like a large charcuterie board.
It's just shaped like a loaf of Italian bread. Like a hot dog mobile.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
And that's where you're heading. You're heading towards the Wienermobile to hitch a ride on some transport to Kassar. Is there anything else that you want to say that you're planning on doing for the next session?
I guess
More money.
more money. If we need to get another job, we can too. But we should also look at news articles and stuff of like attempted assassinations or successful assassinations before we leave.
Gotcha.
Like maybe while Clementine goes to get that, some of us can go do some research really fast.
Okay.
Are there
I would,
TVs
like-
around and shit?
TVs, you say?
Yeah.
We want to watch some intergalactical cable.
Yeah.
I just mean,
Intergalactic
like,
cable.
Space
What?
CNN.
We could stop, space CNN.
Speaking
We
of.
could like stop by like a busy place with like news, just to see.
It's fine. We can read and you can watch TV.
Maybe the Big Bang Theory will be on.
yeah.
Because we're in the galaxy.
I would like at some point to also write a letter home
Okay.
and update my family.
Mm-hmm. Write an email.
No,
I know.
no.
Yeah, I know.
Snail mail. Oh.
Snail mail. It will actually
Pudding.
take like 4 billion years to get home. But it will get there.
Okay. My great
feel like
grandkids will see it.
I should also see if there's a temple on this planet before we leave. I should stop in real fast.
Sure.
You gotta do some self-care,
Mhm.
okay?
Well, I gotta
Some
check in
things
with
that-
my goddess. Because I
Yeah.
haven't talked to her in a second. I feel kind of bad about that. I'm a great
Alright.
cleric.
So, that is a couple of good objectives. Is there anything else anyone wants to say before we end the stream for today?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Go Lions.
Go Lions.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Check Twitter.
They're gonna
later.
win. They're gonna
Mhm.
win. Yeah.
They're going to
And I
win even
think
though
the
it's not
Buc-
going to matter.
I think the Bills are playing today, and I also want them to win because of their player who just got injured.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
All right. Well, with that, I think we are going to bring today's session to a close. So thank you for joining us, everyone. Thank you guys
Yay.
for being awesome players as always. And
Love Kieran.
we'll see you again at the same time next week. So yeah, guys.
Woo!
Bye.
Bye.